Whoa, baby, we are live. What's going on, everybody? Give everybody a second to get in. Ugh. Wow, this looks actually a little better than my other ones. For some reason, looks a lot better. Weird. How's everybody doing today? It's Saturday, June 13th. Hope everybody's having a good weekend so far. I am, even though part of it I had to work the weekend tomorrow. So, whatever. What are you going to do? I kind of lied. I said I was going to start at 8 o'clock, but I decided to start a little earlier just for the hell of it. I'm probably going to go to bed, try to go to bed at 9:30. So that's what I'm going to try to do because I got to be working in the morning. So make everybody a second to come in. Hopefully some people show up. It'd be nice because it's the weekend and I kind of did this last minute. So I apologize for that. Hope everybody can hear me good. The two people that are here. But yeah. So. But yeah, people are going to be coming in. Before I get started talking, I just want to say thank you, everybody, for subscribing to my channel. Whoa, okay. What's going on? Elvis Presley Records. You're in a lot of my comments, man. I really, actually, I don't know if you're a man or a woman, but I do appreciate your comments that you do in all my videos. I really, really do. But I just want to say thank you for all my new subscribers. I got a lot. I've been getting about 40 a month. So I have almost, probably by the end of this month, I'll have about 600 subscribers. And then when I hit 1,000, I won't have to do this on here no more. I can do this on my phone. But this one looks really good for some reason, this quality. My other ones were so shitty. So, yes, this is a live chat. I'm probably going to cuss too. And you can do whatever you want on here too. Just don't say anything like racy or political, stuff like that. I would appreciate it. But we got 5 people in here. But last time I went a long time on a chat. Okay. Oh, I forget your real name. You were in Ed's chat the other day. Super Atlantis 1. I think he was saying your name on that chat. Thank you. You love my Elvis videos. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate it, man. Or a woman, male or female. I don't know why it's happy for me to say man. Sorry. Juan. Okay, it's Juan. That's what it was. I knew it started with a J. Good to see you, Juan. Good to see you in here. We were the moderators. We had the power. I was in Ed's live chat too. Oh yeah, I think you were in there. I think I saw you in Ed's chat. Come to think of it, I heard him mention your name. He has a great channel too. Great guy. Good guy. I consider him a really good friend. He's actually a mentor of mine to get into YouTube. He really was. I tell everybody that. And another person I really enjoy, who really got me into YouTube, and who really tells me to really try to improve on my videos he told me is Prince's friend, which I appreciate his input. He's just an amazing guy. Amazing damn channel too. Because of you, I didn't get the 50th anniversary 68 comeback box set. The box set, or you talking about the CD box set one? Is that what you're talking about? Or the vinyl? Let me know. Because if it is a CD box set, I understand why some people didn't get it. It's actually, I have it right here. I can show it real quick. Oh yeah, if you guys want me to show any releases or have any questions about anything Elvis Presley, Michael Jackson, Prince, which those are my guys. Collector questions. Anything about me, whatever, let me know. Just write it down in the comments. But Juan, are you talking about this? Yeah, you're right. It's not super complete. I mean, it's probably going to be the most complete we're going to get. Really, the main things we're missing is the outtakes from the Wrecking Crew. That's what we're missing. But as far as the sit down, stand up shows, they're there. But it is a complete, I think, the most of the visual part. But yeah, I mean, it's see the reason why I bought it, man. But this is a 60-day comeback special. You know, that's how they know it's gonna suck people in. So I don't know how many more releases they can come out with stuff like this. Maybe a 4K version. You've got everything else. Okay. Well, if you have everything else, then hey, save you money. I'm just a sucker, man. I always say I'm never gonna rebuy, and I do. Okay, wait. I'm gonna go back. I saw Elvis Presley records. Where is Rossi 1973 YouTube channel? You know, I'm not really sure. I don't want to put anything out there that I heard, but I think there's a reason why he does not do Rossi 1973 does not do YouTube anymore. I think there's a reason. Don't really know the reason, but I do miss his channel. Rossi 1973 was a great channel. He used to post a lot of archival footage of Elvis. He would like sync it with audio sometimes or whatever, and he would show his own collection of like the Beatles and Elvis and stuff like that. He liked, the thing I liked about Rossi 1973, he loved George Michael. That's what I really liked about Rossi. He really had a good channel. I wish he could come back. I honestly, I don't ever talk to him like that, so I couldn't tell you. I talked to him just through comments and stuff like that. Hold on one second. I don't know if you guys hear a lot of sound in the background. I'm going to turn something off and I'm going to see if that helps. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, so today is Saturday, June 13th. I had a good day. Hope everyone's day was good today. Last night I slept at my sister's house because my water heater went out. So I have no water. I'm at my house now, but I have no water right now. But it's okay. It's getting fixed tomorrow. My mom's boyfriend's coming by and help me install my water heater. I actually have it right here, right next to me. You can see it. Okay. So that's what's going on. I took a shower and everything, so I have wipes to wipe my hands, water to brush my teeth. So like bottled water, so I'm good. So that's gonna get fixed tomorrow. The joys of being a homeowner, people. You know. Yeah, but it's all right. It's okay. You know what? But when stuff goes out, essential stuff like water and your water heater, when the water heater went out, I was taking a cold shower. I'm like, it was crazy. Oh God, I got glue in my arm from doing the floor where my water heater's going. But yeah, it makes you very fortunate because there's people who can't take showers, who are homeless and all that stuff. To be like honest, to be serious, it's very I'm very grateful. Yeah, it's all good. All right, wait, Kenneth, do you use anything special when you clean your vinyl? You know what, Kenneth, I don't. Not anything super special. What I do is, some people use that brush to get all the dust off. What I usually do is I just get a cotton. Some people agree with this, some people don't. It's really however you feel about it. But I use cotton balls, like regular cotton balls, and I get rubbing alcohol. I get the one with the least amount of alcohol in it, maybe like a 50-50 mix. I think they have 50, 70, and 90. I usually get the 50% mix, and I just put a dab in it on a cotton ball, and I'll put it on the turntable, turn it on, so it'll go around, and I'll just go in and out of the whole record. It picks up the dust like that, and it gets, you're not pressing down on it hard, just as it's turning, go up and down into the out of the record to get the light stuff, because you don't want to press down on it. But you don't need too much rubbing alcohol. But that's what I use. Some people disagree. It's better than I see people put their vinyl like under the sink. Like, no thanks. I'm sorry, if you have to clean it that hard, then maybe you shouldn't buy that record. That's just me. So, okay, I got 10 people in here. This is really cool. If whoever's in here, can you please like this video? Please, I'd appreciate it. But I need to get something to clean my records. I mean, they have other cleaning solutions. So You can try those out. Some of them are shoddy. Like I know somebody who used one and like fucked up the record. So yeah, I don't know. You are so welcome, Kenneth. Hope it helps you. But yeah, so then what did I do? What else did I do today? I woke up this morning. I went to my friend's business. He has his own business. He does loaded shakes and teas, like meal replacement stuff. I went to go see him, hang out with him, and I went back to my sister's house. Worked on my man tan. I got really tan. Okay, and I, saw my nephews and stuff like that. It was really good. And I had to come home. I had to finish the floor. I was fixing my floor in one of my closets where my water heater goes. So other than that, that's really all I did today. So yeah, nothing crazy. But I hope everyone else had a good day, and I hope everyone has a good Sunday tomorrow because I'm working. No fun. It was a beautiful day here, drinking some wine now on our deck. That's what I was doing earlier. I was drinking Truly's. It's like it's the newest thing in alcohol. It's like a hard seltzer beer. I'm like a girl. I watch my calories. All right, that's how I am. If I didn't, I'd be big as a house. So that's why. But I feel like I've been stuffing my face lately. But yeah. So, but again, I don't know how long I'm gonna go with this live chat because when I do it for like an hour and a half, it's all of a sudden it like crashes every time. It's weird. I don't know. It's probably YouTube or it could be my computer. I don't know. But yeah. So, but if anyone has any questions, ask me. I appreciate all the love though. I really do, and thank you for all the likes. I see the likes up there. So it's 8 o'clock now. This is when I was supposed to start my live chat. So maybe more people will come in. We will see. So, have I bought anything new collecting wise? Not really. I'm trying to think if I did. I just bought one record very recently. Let me get it real quick. It's kind of common, but I'll go get it. Hold on 1 second. All right. This is my most recent thing of Elvis I got. Actually, I put some other ones. This is the standalone version of Elvis in person, without back in Memphis, the Memphis to Vegas version. This is the 1971. This isn't the original 1970 version, but it's still in the shrink. Beautiful shape. So there you go. So this is the 71 version. So it's on the Flexi vinyl on the orange label. It's pretty flimsy right there. But this is what I got. Got this a couple days ago. Got it for a good price, like $10. Can't go wrong, man. I've been wanting this. I would like to get the rigid version. So we'll see. We will see. But it's in beautiful shape. See, I'm a serious collector. It just depends on, you can find stuff in good shape. But it all depends on your collecting. Some people just buy it for the music. They don't care about it being a good cover. They don't. They don't mind. They don't mind. A few scratches. But I like to get the most. Since I'm a serious collector of Elvis and Prince and Michael Jackson, I like to get some of the, more better condition stuff. I consider myself a serious collector. I'm not an audiophile though. I'm not like, that don't sound remastered right. I just know what I know. But I feel that I'm pretty knowledgeable with Elvis as far as collecting because I deal with him the most. So that's why I say, you can ask me questions if you're trying to differentiate something with him. I can do a little bit with Prince and a little bit with Michael, but okay. See, I'm gonna catch up. I mean, not too many. There's not too many comments, but I've been listening to Michael Nesmith a lot lately. You heard of him? I have not. I'll check it out though. I'm always up for hearing new music. Or is it someone who's older? I don't know. But I never heard of that person. But I'll look it up. Definitely. What's your turntable look like? Who do you have the most vinyl of? Prince, Elvis Presley, or Michael Jackson? My turntable, I can't show you, Kenneth, only because I'm doing this on my laptop. But I have an Audio Technica with the adjustable weight on the arm and the back. It's a nice one. It doesn't have automatic stop. I have to go over there and stop it. It has all 3 speeds. It's a direct drive Audio Technica. It was about a $300 record player. It's a good record player, but a hell lot better than my last one. I got it about 6 months ago. Very happy with it. So check that out. If I don't know if you're looking for a record player, but who do I have most vinyl of? Elvis, definitely, and then probably Prince, and then Michael Jackson. But Elvis, I have, as far as Elvis goes, I have at least one original of every single album during his lifetime, and I have a lot of most of the after death releases. I just mainly major in U.S. releases, so if it's a cool import, I'll get it, and I'm not a bootleg person. So, yep. Oh, Mike and the Monkees. Okay, there's not many of the. I know there's not many of the members of the Monkees left at all. Maybe 2 guys. Him and someone else. It's one of the other ones. He just died recently, more recently. Um, okay, that's an awesome Elvis album. Thank you, Kenneth. Mike and the Monkees. Yep. Okay, I read that. You are young. Michael is one of the Monkees. Okay. I'm not good with names in bands. I'm not really a band guy. I find that the artists I listen to, they're usually standalone artists. So I'm not good with names when it comes to bands. I know a few bands like the Beatles. Who doesn't know all 4 of the Beatles? You know, I've given a true chance at acting. What do you think? Wait, hold on. If given a true chance at acting, who do you think would have the best movie career? You talking okay, Michael Jackson fanatic? Are you talking about between Elvis, Prince, and Michael Jackson having a movie career? Can you specify, please? I'm a little confused. Oh, you put it right there. Holy crap! Prince, Elvis, Prince, or Michael Jackson? Oh, Elvis TCB, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Um, I don't know. I mean, I think they all had a very good. Michael acted a little bit. He did a really good job. I think it's a shame that Michael Jackson didn't act more. Elvis has many examples. I think if he got better roles, more serious stuff, which he did a few good serious movies, I think he could have did awesome. I think he could have did great as an actor, more successful probably. By the end of the '60s, people were tired of his movies. Even as good as Change of Habit was, it didn't get received good. But I think that Elvis could have been a great actor. I think Michael could have been a great actor if he did it more. I think he had it in him. Prince, he needed a little practice. I mean, that guy was a musical genius, but he wasn't necessarily a great actor. But, you know, I still enjoy his acting and his movies he did. He was in New Girl. That was good. But, okay. Elvis TCB, how you doing? I'm doing good. How are you doing, Elvis TCB? Kenneth, Mickey. Okay. Do you know Eddie Cochran? That name sounds familiar. So Elvis TCB, I plan on getting the 60 CD box set. You talking about the Elvis box set? That's cool. I don't have it, but I thought about getting it, but I'll just be rebuying a lot of stuff. That's the only thing that's stopping me from it. And all that stuff I probably have elsewhere in other box sets, so it's really no point in me at getting it. But if you don't have a majority of Elvis's stuff, I think it's very good to get that 60 CD box set. If you can, I think it's about 225. It's not that bad of a price. It's still in print. I think you can still get it on Amazon. It's good. Den for you. Hey, greetings from Nashville. I think you were in one of my last chats. How you doing? Elvis TCB. I still remember where I was when Michael Jackson died. Me too. I was 20 years old. I just got to work, or I was at work, and my cousin called me out of the blue. And he said, Johnny, Michael Jackson died. I'm like, get the hell out of here. No, he didn't. Of course, like everyone else, I didn't believe it. And of course, like everyone else, when I heard, I was shocked. And when Michael Jackson died, I'm going to talk about that in a video. So I don't want to talk too much about it. So I'm going to stop. But I was sad. Put it that way. I do remember where I was. I have a still sealed Michael Jackson Thriller. So do I, actually. You know what? Let me show you my sealed albums I have of Michael. I'll be right back. Let's see. Message retracted. Ed sold me on the box set. Yeah, it's a good box set. I think it really is. I'm sure stuff is remastered great. You know, I have that beautiful box set. I'm looking for the 5 CD FTD American Sound Sessions. Okay, the American Sound Sessions. I have that right here. Then for you, here it is. From what I understand from very reliable source, I said when I did my review of this, it's going out of print, or it is out of print. I think it really is. So I can see something like this. When it's out of print, it's gone. So I would get this as soon as you can. I think it's about $75, $80, but it's totally worth it. Is it still the most complete stuff? No, but it is really good to have. Great quality. I totally recommend this. If you can get this, get it as soon as possible. And I want the Elvis's back sessions. All right, so I'm gonna show. Juan said it. I still have a sealed Thriller. So do I. But let me show you the other ones I have. It's pretty amazing. I'll be right back. All right. Oh, you couldn't find one then for you? That stinks. Look on shopgrayson.com. If you looked on shopelvis.com, right? Look on Shop Grayson. I just saw it on there recently. That would stink if you can't get it. All right, Juan. Here's my sealed Michael Jackson album. There's my sealed Thriller. And in case you guys don't know, if you collect Michael, the way to identify is a true, real pressing, first pressing of a Thriller album on the back. Let's see. See, it says produced by Quincy Jones. There's no co-produced credit for Michael. So this is an early pressing. Michael Jackson made a stink, and he got co-produced credit. So that's really a second pressing. This is a first pressing if it just has basically a produced credit just for Quincy Jones. So here's my sealed Thriller. But that's not it. I also have the sealed. These are hard to identify if they're original, but I got a sealed Off the Wall. These are really hard to identify. I still don't understand how to. I got a sealed Off the Wall of Michael. And last but certainly not least, this is my favorite Michael Jackson album. Sealed, bad. I paid a little bit too much than I wanted for this, but it's bad. So it's pretty awesome. But yeah, so hold on a second. Oh, I thought I heard somebody pull up or something. Anyways, but yeah, so one, check yours and see if you have an initial first pressing. But if it's still sealed, it's still awesome. I mean, it's still pretty badass. All right, let me go back. I know I'm a little behind now. Now I'm definitely really behind. Hey, Jerky, I got a bad signal, so I probably won't hear you respond to this. Oh, Ed, you kill me, man. You're the jerk. I have that beautiful box set. Okay, I read that. I'm looking for. Okay, I read that. When do you think Elvis was his best? I think it was 68 to 75. Okay, I think Elvis was at his best. He was always at his best. I would say the last time he sounded truly good was 1972. After that, his voice I'm not saying he sucked afterwards. His voice just wasn't as strong. I felt like it started to falter. And, probably I'm sure he was on more medication. I mean, it's a harsh truth, you know. He was overworked. So I think he was very tired. But he was ready when he was supposed to be ready, like for certain sessions or the Aloha from Hawaii. That was the last time he truly, truly looked good and sounded good, I guess. But I would really say to 72 was the last he sounded good. That's what I think. And on top of his game, really on top of his game. So, all right. I couldn't den for you. I couldn't find one. That stinks. That stinks. I hopefully you'll be able to find one. Find that 69 box set. Because it really is good. But yeah, Elvis at his peak was 68 to 72. Like his true peak of his powers. I agree with that. Michael Short. I do agree with that. Let's see what else we got. I couldn't find one. I'll get rid of that. Hey Johnny, American Sounds going out of print. Fantastic set. That's what they do. I know. I'm telling you, it's going out of print. Soon you will not see it relist on Elvis's shop website and shopgraceland.com. I'm telling you. I heard it from a very reliable source. I don't know anybody at Sony or anything or RCA, but there's this news. It's like a fan based. It's been around for years. Elvis Information Network.com. That's a very good source. They are usually right about everything. So I'm sure it's really out of print. So if you get it, if you want to get it, try to hunt for it. You know why? Because it's going to be on eBay when it really goes out of print. But probably it's not going to be $80. It'll probably be $160 or more. That's the way it goes. All of my all time favorite Elvis album is from Elvis in Memphis. Me too. That's probably mine too, to be honest. Between that and Elvis is Back, because Elvis is amazing on that one too. Very cool. What's your favorite Elvis album? I just kind of answered that. I answered that before. Um, but yeah, I would have to say if I had to choose one, probably stuff from '69. So I'd probably say from Elvis in Memphis. That album never gets old for me. What else we got? I looked on there but didn't see Shop Relation has one, but they don't use PayPal. Shop Relation don't use PayPal. They do. Um, they do. That's how I bought mine. I bought mine at Shop Relation with PayPal. Check out that website again because they do. They definitely do. That's weird. Hey Ed. Hey Ed. Hey everyone from Ed. Opinion on the girl's mind. Not a fan. People let it slide because McCartney. It's not the greatest song. It was odd choice for the first single of Bad. I mean Thriller. The girl is mine, but it still was successful because it's probably was Paul McCartney's in it. Ex Beatle. What did the sticker say on the Thriller vinyl? It says featuring the smash hit "The Girl Is Mine" with Paul McCartney. This album also available on cassette. So the very first ones had that hype sticker too. So I got this for a pretty good price. I remember I got this for since before he died. I got some 77 performances are phenomenal. Also 76 too. Yeah, I'm sure they are, Ed. I mean, by that time, 76, 77, Elvis, he had good shows, he had bad shows. Like you were talking about in your channel, your live chat the other day, Ed. Some days he looked good, some shows, even in 76, 77, and some days he looked like shit. It really is true. Keith Alverson, who was a photographer who followed Elvis, he told me the same thing. He goes, some days his hands look, some shows that he looked bloated, his fingers looked bloated on the mic, and then sometimes he looked amazing. I can't watch that last concert; it makes me cry. Yeah, it really is heartbreaking to watch Elvis in '77 that TV special. It's horrible, but I would love for them to release it officially. But come on, it's just a harsh reality. He didn't look good because he was about to die. But they need to release it. I think if they get desperate enough, they will. They will. Maybe if the Priscilla kicks the bucket. I don't know. Elvis did belt some amazing vocals. He did. He had some amazing vocals in 76 77. Like I said, I'm not saying that after 73, Elvis wasn't worth a shit. He was still good, but he had his times when he wasn't good. Just like any other artist. I gotta say, one artist I never heard sound like shit was Prince. Never really heard him sound like shit. That's just me. Okay. What the hell was he doing on stage, on that stage? I don't know. After I saw your video of the King Creole Blu-ray, I got it. And like you said, I recommend it as well. Yes, King Creole does look freaking amazing on Blu-ray. Like if you haven't bought King Creole on Blu-ray, it was right here. It's gone now. But it looks amazing. If you have a 4K TV and a 4K player and you put it in there, it really is good. Because they did a 4K transfer, but it's still on a regular Blu-ray. But it looks amazing. If you compare the DVD of King Creole to the Blu-ray, see a huge difference. They cleaned it up like awesome. I just gotta chat with everyone in the room because Johnny's been frozen since I got here. Oh, that sucks, Ed. Damn. That really sucks. Love from Hawaii concert 73. He rocked the world. He looked and sounded great. He did. That's like I said, if anything, that was the last time he looked and sounded really good. I'm in Australia. It's 10:15 a.m. Wow, that's crazy. IEN is the best Elvis source. It is one. Elvis Information Network. You guys check that out. It's a very good source. At 8:14 here in New York. Yep. We're on the same. Okay, Ed and Juan and me are in the same time zone. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. So show your Elvis records to us. Be more specific, Ed. You kill me, bro. Ed, you have a phenomenal collection and channel. He does. He's amazing. Love that guy. Got the cassette of Thriller Hype. The Girl Is Mine, but for me, the weakest on the album is the weakest on the album. Oh, that's cool. You have the cassette with the hype sticker? Man, that's pretty sweet. I never seen one. I'm sure it's quite rare if you have that, Michael Short. Never seen it with the hype sticker. Is it unopened too? Let me know if that cassette's unopened. Do you like Elvis's version of Hey Jude or do you like the Beatles version better? Oh my gosh. The Beatles are better. I gotta say, Elvis's Hey Jude doesn't do shit for me. That's just my opinion. Okay. It's just sung straight, no twist, nothing crazy. I feel like he's just not no emotion with these. Hey Jude, don't let me down. I didn't like it. That's one of my most unfavorite covers and regular studio work of Elvis is Hey Jude. That's the only thing I didn't like out of '69. I gotta say. Hey Jude was just a jam, so I can't take it seriously. That's true, Michael Short. Also, Johnny, check out 2131. It is terrific. Oh, you checked out 3121 from Prince. Dude, that's Michael Short. That's the best album. That is up there in my top 5 albums of Prince. It's a great freaking album. I love that album. And that's the year when that came out in 2006. That's about the time when I became a Prince fan. So very late because I was born in '88 during his Love Sexy album. So I wish he didn't sing in his movies. Yeah, I mean, it had to have been boring for him to a degree, man. It had to be. I love Elvis Hawaii, and that's the way it is concert. Me too. I do too. I really wish we can get the rest of the visual for That's the Way It Is, all 8 shows. That'd be freaking amazing. I would love to see that, but that's controlled by Warner Brothers because they own the rights. So Elvis's estate, Sony Legacy, RCA, whoever on the record company side, they have nothing to do with it unless they do a venture together. If they did like an audio and visual thing again, like when they did with this, let me show you. You probably know what I'm gonna pull out, like with this. But um, but yeah, I would love to see the rest of those. That's the Way It Is shows. Kenneth is in Ohio. Okay, I know a couple people from Ohio. Hey Ed, how are you? Thanks for the ideas. My whole room is covered with Elvis. Okay. Alfred, terrible shooting in Atlanta last night at Wendy's. I probably missed that on the news. Yeah, there's never good shit on the news, man. I'll tell you what. Michael Jackson fanatic. What's your favorite Michael Jackson music video? Did you love Ghost? I did like Ghost, but it's not my favorite. But it's a very good video. My all time favorite video will always be Smooth Criminal. Always. Great. Between that, I love Remember the Time. Probably those, but I would have to go with Smooth Criminal. Love it. Okay. So how many FTDs, Elvis vinyls do you have? Um, I can tell you right now. A standalone FTDs, I probably have about 60. Vinyl, that's hard. I probably have about, I would say about four, including my 45s and albums. I would say about, I'm just guessing, maybe 400. Because I have every single when he was alive, regular single. I have a few of his gold standards, the main ones I have. I basically have everything during his lifetime from the U.S. So, um, so I would say about 400 vinyls and about 60 FTDs. Born in '88, LOL. I was born in 1960. My mom was born in '62. My dad was born in '59. I thought Elvis was awesome in the '50s when he had Scotty Moore and DJ with him. Some of that video is wild and crazy for the times. Yeah, it was. I mean, it was different. I liked him at that time. But I like after he got back from the army, he really matured in those 2 years with his voice and the songs he did. That's why I like Elvis's back so much. Some people are not too fond of it. Not as much as, of course, his '69 sessions. And I wish you'd put that video back up where you watched that horrible tribute. That was funny. That was funny. One thing I hate is when you see a sticker on Elvis 45s. Me too. See, I'm very picky when it comes to collecting because I'm a serious collector of those guys. Of my three guys, especially with Elvis, who I have the most stuff for. If it has a sticker on the sleeve, I don't buy it. I'm that anal. Or if it has writing. If you saw my collection in person, you know what I mean. But what happened, Alfred? Did somebody step on somebody's blue suede shoes? Maybe I missed something. Oh, sorry, man. Got the numbers mixed up on that Prince album. I'll send you a picture of my Thriller cassette. I'm in the UK, so I wonder if you're right. So I wonder if you're right about it. Michael Short, is that Thriller cassette a US or a UK version? It's deleted, TCB, never to be seen again. Are you talking about the FTD? Ed, how do you know? Then I don't know what that says. Manish Cowhan? I don't know what that says. I'm sorry. Oh, sorry. That was a great time. The Kings scored only four FTD LPs. Four FTD LPs. I don't have. I don't have any FTD LPs. Um, but I have like I said, 400 pieces of vinyl of Elvis. I would say Elvis Presley records. I was born in 2009. You're my daughter's age. That's crazy. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're into Elvis. My daughter's into Elvis. Um, that's really cool though. Elvis TCB. I was born in '89. Okay, I got some younger guys on here. Younger people. That's really cool. So I'm just a little bit older than you. I think it's great to see younger people. I mean, I'm not the youngest guy anymore, but I'm still pretty young. I think it's great that there's a few people out there who are into Elvis. Then for you, I may be the oldest Elvis fan in here. Proud to be an Elvis fan for life. Okay. One, I only have four FTD records. I always wanted to start collecting those FTD records. It is too damn expensive for me. I know they're great quality, but they're just not for me. Okay, I think I'm caught up on these um, comments. Good. One, you people are all going, damn. I feel old. Wow, Juan, I wonder how old you are. Anybody remember going to the drive-in movies, watching Elvis movies? No, Kenneth, I don't because I'm not that old. I'm just kidding. Hello. Who is your favorite Prince duet? Prince had a little bit. Okay, I'm 59, Juan. Um, Prince only had a few duets, like official ones. Like Sheena Easton did a song with him. Well, she just mean with collaborations, like or those or his proteges. If you're talking about that, um, I enjoy Sheila E. You know, I enjoy Sheila E. I think she's great. I would love to see her in concert because she's up there, and I would just like to see her. UK cassette from 1983. I'm sure it's still rare. I never seen any of really his cassettes with hype stickers on it. I mean, I know they have them on his Michael's cassettes, like to see like the cassette singles, but I just never seen the Thriller cassette with the hype sticker. So that's pretty cool. I don't know. I don't know how much it goes for. I would assume that the US one goes for a lot. The UK, I don't know if that hype sticker is common for the UK or not. Maybe you should do your research. Maybe you can find something about it. See if it's uncommon or not. Maybe hit eBay, Discogs, check it out. Alfred, what do you think of Elvis remix songs? I think they're good. Some of them are good. Some of them aren't good. Like I enjoyed the Viva Elvis album. That's an awesome album. That was a great remix album. I enjoyed the first two Elvis RPOs. I enjoyed If I Can Dream. One to review a little bit less. I didn't really enjoy the Christmas one at all. But I mean, they're trying. They're trying to keep the legacy going, and it's not really a bad thing because they got to keep them going if they want people to stay interested. So, so I mean, so I like some of the remix stuff. I don't knock it. I give it a chance. But the Viva Elvis album I really enjoyed. That was really good. The No One Stand Alone was pretty good. That was all right. It wasn't too bad. And I saw Elvis, how great thou art. It was just a cover. The person wanted $10 for it. I said, hell no. If the cover's in good shape, it has a shrink with a Grammy sticker on it, I say hell yes. But yeah, if it's just a regular cover and it's beat to shit, who cares? Have you took a trip to Graceland? Yes, I took 3 trips to Graceland. I went the first time in 2006. I went in 2015, excuse me, with a cousin of mine, and I went in 2018 with my daughter to Graceland. Brought her. She enjoyed it. She loved it. So Deborah, what do you think of Brie Valentine? I have Brie Valentine and the Lotus Flower album, the original CD. I'll be honest with you, I don't remember how the album sounds. I gotta listen to it. But she was beautiful. She had an okay voice. She sounded pretty good. She wasn't bad. I think that Prince saw a lot of potential in his proteges. He had a pretty good ear for proteges, but for some reason, never were big. The biggest one I would say a female was probably Sheila E. Not Apollonia. Vanity Six only had one album. Apollonia Six only had one album. Of course, male. I guess the time that was really the only male group he had. So I love Elvis Viva Elvis too. Yeah, that was a good album. What about the Elvis medley? The Elvis medley was pointless. I mean, how are you gonna put like 6 songs in 4 minutes? I mean, I know it's a medley, but it could have been a longer one. So I didn't think it was that great. I have it though on vinyl and the 45, but I just have it for the collection. That's it. I'll have a look, but not interested in selling. Michael's estate is so expensive. I want to get everything I can. Me too. I wish Michael Jackson's freaking estate would release freaking music. Don't get me started on that. I'm over the Michael Jackson estate, to be totally honest. God, they're a pain in the ass. Biggest entertainer that ever hit this earth. Don't come out with shit. Maybe he really doesn't have any extra music. I don't know. I got 17 people in here. That's nice. If you haven't liked this video, can you please like it? I'd really appreciate it. And I just want to say again before I go farther, I just want to thank all. I got a lot of new subscribers, um, and I really appreciate it. I mean, I'm going to be hitting probably 600 soon. I've been trying to improve my channel. I've been putting new thumbnails on some videos. I've been adding descriptions, putting tags so they'll be looked at more. So I really do appreciate everybody. I really, really do. Always growing. There's only so much you can do. I don't like the people messing with Elvis music. I mean, you can listen to it if you want, Elvis TCB, and then but you don't have to. They're just trying. They're just trying to keep it going and trying to new ideas. And I give it to them for trying. Sometimes they're successful, sometimes they're not. Like I said the other day in my other videos, the last time they really brought in fans, I feel like when they did Elvis 30 #1 hits with the remix of A Little Less Conversation. Oh, thank you for everybody for the likes. That was really the last time they brought in a lot of fans. Where did you get the? Wait, what? Where did you get the T vest from? The T vest? Can you get XXL? Huh? I don't. I don't follow. Rewrite that question. Did you get the picture disc and that This Is It 10th anniversary sets? No, I did not. I am not interested. You know why? Because it's just his greatest hits. I mean, I know I'm a collector, but I'm tired of just hearing the hits. I want new music of Michael. Nothing against you, Michael Short, but no, I didn't. I'm sorry. Show your Elvis records now. Ed, which ones do you want me to show? All of them? Because that's not going to happen. You better just pick a few. I don't like every Elvis song. Sorry. No, I mean, that's cool. You don't have to like every Elvis song. Elvis TCB. I'm just saying. Um, they're trying they try sometimes, and sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. I don't expect you to like everything. Like Ed says in his channel, there's a lot of stuff out there of Elvis. You're not gonna like everything, even though some people are like, "Oh, that's horrible. If you're an Elvis fan, you shouldn't think anything's bad." Those kind of people need to get a reality check and like wake up and think realistically. Show your Elvis records, Ed said. LOL. What Elvis records? What Elvis records, Ed? Tell me. Tell me what you want, Ed. Tell me. Like, what? Is there any in particular, any era? They're all the way over there. I'm not going to bring all my records over here, Ed. Not happening. You know I'm joking around. Do you know Grease? Yes, I do. It had been Hound. It had Hound Dog and Blue Moon. Yeah, it did have it in there. You're right. I love Grease. I saw it on the big screen a couple of years ago. It was cool to see. What do you think of Lisa Marie and her singing? Lisa Marie doesn't have that bad of a voice. I can't say I listen to her albums as a whole. I see them used all the time. I just need to buy them and just check them out. But she don't sing that bad. She doesn't. I think she sings pretty well for her. She looks like her father when she sings, big time. And she looks like her father, anyways. I got, I've got maybe 4 FTD vinyls, but as for the FTD CDs, maybe 5, around 220. You maybe have 220 FTDs. There's a lot of FTDs. Can we get Ed of the Wonder Review Orchestra album? Wait, what just happened? Like it just jumped. It does that with people. Like the comments jump. It doesn't make sense. Bring us to your records, Ed. I can't. I have my laptop, man. I would love to, but I just can't. It'll be too much to move around. Sorry, bro. Sorry, my man. Can we get Ed of Wonder Review? Okay, so Michael Short, you want me to show the Wonder Review Orchestra album? Is that what you want me to show? Did you like Invincible? It's my favorite MJ album. I like all of Michael's albums. I mean, you can tell Michael Jackson put a huge effort on his albums. Every album's great of Michael. I like them all differently. I can listen to really all of them all the way through. I think they're great albums. Big protest going on in Atlanta at this moment. It's getting rough at CNN. It was rough a couple weeks ago with the protests when the George Floyd thing happened. I have an opinion on that. I want to talk about it, but I may lose some people. So I'm not going to talk about the protests. I would like to. I do have an opinion of it. Me and my mom were just talking about it yesterday. Um, and you know what? And Atlanta's not noted as a rioting town. If it's a protest, fine. If it's rioting, no. But I'm 50-50 about the rioting. I know that people are like, what? But you would have to hear my reason, but I don't want to speak about it because people may get pissed off. But yeah, I was a member of the King's Court back in the day. Wow. You hear that, Ed? That's pretty cool. That's really cool. I have to go see you, Johnny. Okay, thanks, Juan. Thanks for coming by, man. I really do appreciate it. I'm sure Ed has a few things to say about it. I'd like to hear your opinion on the Wonder Review album. Okay, let me go grab it, and I'll talk about it a little bit. So RPO Wonder Review album. Be right back. Okay. All right. So the RPO Wonder Review album. I got two versions of it. Here's the US version. This one's still sealed though. Never opened it because I have this version I'm about to show you. I have the Super Deluxe UK box set version of it. It has bonus tracks that weren't available in the US. This goes for a little bit of money. I saw it on Discogs. It's kind of crazy. But it's really cool. Nice quality vinyl version of this. Really enjoyed it. All right, so let me talk about this. This, I feel like this Wonder Review RPO album. I don't want to, take too long because there's other comments, but the track listing, a lot of it was just upgraded audio, because a lot of the stuff was done live, and it's just upgraded audio. It sounds like the same arrangement, like "Let It Be Me," "The Wonder of You," "I Just Can't Help Believing," stuff like that. Or some of it just sounds like the same arrangement, even the studio stuff, and it sounds like upgraded audio, like "Kentucky Rain," "Amazing Grace." I just remember some of them sounding very similar. I liked "I've Got a Thing About You, Baby." I guess it wasn't a bad release. I enjoyed this just as much as "If I Can Dream." But yeah, I didn't like the Christmas one. The Christmas one really, really sucked. Did not enjoy it at all. But the Wonder Review, I enjoyed. So yeah. Take care, Ed. I do. I do know collecting Elvis now gets very expensive, but it's worth it. I find collecting Elvis, it can be expensive at times, but then again, it can be cheap. Just depends where you go. Elvis sells more on eBay, and I say than Discogs. Elvis is, I think a lot of his fans still go to eBay. Sometimes you go on Discogs, you can find some good prices. So I recommend checking that out sometimes if you're looking for him online. There's a lot of Elvis stuff down here where I'm at. It's the South. I mean, I can get a good Elvis album for like 10, $20, depending on what it is and how rare it is. And it could be something that can go for a lot. Okay. It is a riot right now. You don't have to comment on it. Sorry, I gave you bad news. Oh, it's okay, Alfred. If there's a riot going on in Atlanta, and that's crazy right now because Atlanta really, just like the mayor of Atlanta, she said herself, we're not known as a rioting. That's not known as a rioting city, and this going on. But I can't believe it's. I wonder why. I wonder if something else happened that I missed. So let me see. Let me go back up. She said he was a nice guy, very handsome. What year did? Okay, so Ed's talking to someone else about the King's Court. That's really cool. As someone who was part of the King Court fans club is on here. I only had the Christmas RPO LP. I used to have the original, but now I don't know where it went. That stinks. So, do you still dislike Tickle Me? um, okay, let me rephrase that. It's not one of his worst movies, but it's not a great movie. Put it that way. I don't hate it. Like most of Elvis's movies, I can't watch more than two in a row. Put it that way, because they're all the same. You're watching the same stuff. I mean, but Tickle Me, I guess, is there's worse things out there. All right, since I'm in the UK, I've had many opportunities to buy it, just never been interested. Same same time your parents went to see him live. Okay, they're talking. I like the use of the "You're So Square" bass. Oh yeah, I've got a thing about you, baby. Yeah, you're right. It is in that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. You can get a list of people in your fan club. Okay, a few people talking there. That's cool. Gonna go check the race baiting news. Then I'll be back with my opinion. Uh-oh. Ed's gonna come back with like a whirlwind with his opinion. I love Tickle Me. Okay, you like Tickle Me? That's cool. You have a right to like Tickle Me. It's been a while since I watched it. I'm a sucker for Elvis releases, so I'll eventually buy them. I mean, you should buy them. If you're like a big fan like I am, you're gonna buy them and try them out. The Elvis releases. So I mean, I'm naturally gonna buy them. Okay, it's 8:45. I'm probably gonna go to 9:30. It's 8:45 my time, Eastern. I'm probably gonna go to 9:30, and I gotta try to go to bed because I gotta be up at 4 in the morning for my job. I don't sleep a lot. I can go a long time without a lot of sleep. So my thing is lagging a little bit. I can see it, but yeah. I mean, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on in this world, man. With the pandemic here in the U.S., the protests, the thing that happened to George Floyd, which was horrible. That was really raw and in your face. 2020 has been a crazy year. Do you guys agree? Because it has been. I really feel like it has been. It's been, geez, never ending. That was my opinion, Johnny. Okay, that's cool. I was born in the 60s, so I remember Elvis from 72 on to 77. Yeah. You know what? I would love to see all the Elvis on tour concerts too. I would love to see the Elvis on tour concerts. All the shows. How many shows are filmed for Elvis on tour? Like six, 4 or 6 or something. But again, that's up to the studio to release the visual stuff of Elvis, not RCA. So, I mean, yeah, I agree, Johnny. All the movies are the same except Harem Scarum. Gosh, Harem Scarum is up there with the worst. I think the worst Elvis movies. Harem Scarum is definitely up there. I would say Stay Away Joe. There's no point of Stay Away Joe. It's the stupidest movie. But if you're a big Elvis fan, you gotta at least watch all the movies once. And what's another bad one? Trying to think. Oh, The Trouble with Girls. That was horrible too. What the hell was the point of that movie? I mean, fuck. Oh, I said the F word. Sorry. It's a live chat. I can say that shit. But yep. I wonder what will happen next in 2020. Yeah, me too, Elvis TCBs. Start of a new decade, and it's starting off crazy. Anyone had the latest couple of FTD concert releases? I don't. Maybe someone else does. I think it's like the Spokane and St. Louis, and what was the other one? Kid Callahan sessions. I heard that concert release was really good. I heard it was pretty good. But man, they gotta step outside the late '70s, man. And the reason why I don't buy a lot of his soundboard recordings from FTD is because a lot of them they sound the same set list. I mean, it's cool to hear the chatter in between, but I don't go for them. There's certain ones I do want, I still want that I don't have, and some of them are out of print. Maybe one day I'll get them eventually. Who knows? But do you think 2022 will be the Elvis on tour year? Michael Short, I really hope so. At least all the audio part, I would love to see. If they don't do it in 2022 for the 50th anniversary of Elvis on tour, shit, who knows if they'll ever do it? For some reason, they always skip Elvis on tour, and I don't know why. And that was the last movie to be officially released on DVD of his. But I would love. There's only one show from Elvis on tour officially released, and it was part of. Actually, I think I have the box set right here. It was part of this box set. No, this box set. Yes, it was part of this box set. The show from San Antonio, Texas. This is the first time he played "Burning Love" in concert. Was during the Elvis on tour movie. But yeah, oh my gosh, that'd be amazing to see all those shows, visual and audio. Hopefully, we'll see it with some bonus shit. I've got FC concert for every year and taped out. Honestly, don't know how people store them. Okay, so you have a lot of his FTDs. So Michael Short, that's cool that you're a big Michael fan and Elvis. That's awesome. Hopefully, you'll get into Prince more. That'd be sweet. So. Oh Lord, I think I'm going crazy, people. But you know what? Ever since this whole pandemic thing, I like going out places, but I became a real homebody, and I don't mind it. I kind of like when the. I'm not saying I like the pandemic, but when my state was closed down, because Atlanta is one of the worst cities in the U.S. of traffic. L.A., New York, and probably Atlanta. And it was nice, man. You can get down to Atlanta, where I live. Usually takes about an hour. You can get there in 30 minutes. When the pandemic was going on. Of course, nothing's open. But we were one of the first states to open up in the country. And honestly, I noticed when the state opened back up from the pandemic, a lot of businesses did not return that I knew of. It's crazy. I have a friend with his own business. He almost folded because he just got it off the ground. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel so bad for you. I gotta say, I'm an essential worker. I've been working this whole time. I'm very fortunate. It makes you realize how fortunate you are, even if you don't like a job like I do. So, yeah, what's that? That was a bug in the wall. Have all FTDs and other official CDs on my external hard drive. That's cool because I really want to put all my music. I have besides Elvis, I got a shit ton of music on this computer. I need to put on a hard drive before something happens to this because I would hate to have to do that over again. It's all on my iTunes. I need to do that. I saw a hard drive the other day. I almost bought one for my music. Elvis said in his life, Elvis, Ed, oh gosh, I call it Ed Elvis. I may go to his head. Ed said in his live chat that there was a new FTD called Elvis Nashville that features the album Elvis That's the Way It Is, Elvis Country and Love Letters. Okay, Elvis Presley Records. It's not an FTD release. It's gonna be a regular RCA Sony Legacy release. It is called Elvis in Nashville. The track listing's undetermined, but I think it's going to be something along the same lines of this 69 box set. Probably takes and all that in one place. So that would be really cool if they do that because it's going to cover his June, I think it's June 1970 sessions right before he did his rehearsal and his shows for the That's the Way It Is season in Las Vegas. So, let me go get some more water. I got a bottle right here. Oh, we got. I'm looking forward for that Elvis in Nashville set. I hope they release new details really soon. That'd be really sweet because I would love to hear how it's going to be. Maybe have some undubbed stuff. That'd be cool. Johnny, you live in California? No, I live in Georgia. I live in Atlanta, Georgia. Hoping to get into Prince. I'm shocked I've gotten this far. Why are you shocked? I mean, see, the thing about Prince, a lot of people, I think Prince is hard to take in for a lot of people because he's so different and so eclectic and versatile. He has so many different songs. You can't, like I said, you can't start with Purple Rain with Prince because you may get stuck there. People just think, oh, the '80s. He has so much good music. 40-year career. Buy a 2T, no, 3T external hard drive. Okay. 3Ts break down fast. Not sure why. Tickle Me new FTD released on vinyl. Yeah, I heard that. Okay, so the next FTD vinyl release is Tickle Me. That's cool for whoever gets them. If you keep up with them, great. Those are good investments, those FTD vinyls, because a lot of them go for a shit ton of money now, especially those early ones. Like the first 10 years they did, or like the first 5 years they did those FTD vinyls, like the Elvis on tour, the Blue Hawaii. Oh my gosh, the Elvis is back. They go for a shit ton of money, those Elvis vinyls on FTD. But Warren, thank you for that information for external hard drives. I'm probably going to get one soon. Thank you very much for that. But yeah. We have a great record store here in Nashville. I went to Nash. Oh, McKay's. Okay, McKay's. I know about McKay's. I went there before. It's pretty good. They get some pretty good stuff sometimes. They're kind of like a Second and Charles, if you've heard of Second and Charles. Den for you. So yeah, McKay's are pretty good. They're all right. It just depends on what they get in, really. LSTCB. I like Prince. Good. I'm glad you do. So do you have a favorite Prince album there, Elvis TCB? What's your opinion on 3T and Janet Jackson and other members of the Jackson family? 3T, I don't care for. They were like a one-hit wonder band, really. They were big overseas, but not in the U.S. Right? Those are all Michael's nephews. Janet Jackson, I do like Janet Jackson. She's the next successful Jackson. And his brothers all try to have individual careers. They all didn't do a good job. Maybe Jermaine was the next most big one, and then maybe LaToya. But I don't like Jermaine's voice like that. They were a lot of them were just playing off Michael Jackson's success, I think. Like, oh, my brother he's the biggest entertainer in the world, so let me try music. I mean, I give it to them for trying, but they weren't that great. Who else? Well, actually, during the protesting, one of Michael Jackson's nieces got stabbed like in the face. I can't remember her name. I saw it on another channel. Like she got stabbed with a knife in her face or something. I can't remember. I heard that from somewhere. Elvis TCB. I like Michael Jackson. What's your favorite Michael Jackson album, Elvis TCB? I would like to know. You're very welcome. They could have released something else other than Tickle Me, but it is what it is. I mean, that's where they're at with those FTDs. They've done a lot of the FTD vinyls. They've done a lot of major stuff. So now I think FTD's starting to do the bullshit vinyl releases like Tickle Me, and they'll probably do Double Trouble, soon, and Clam Bake and all that not so good stuff. But sometimes in those soundtrack albums, there's hidden tracks that are really good. There really is. One day I want to do a video on that about good songs that are on his soundtrack albums. I'm going to do that one day. Elvis is king, sure as hell is. In your next video, can you do a video where you re-show your Elvis FTD collection? I will. I've been wanting to, and I will get to it. But I have another Elvis video I want to do before that. It's the 50th anniversary of an album that's happening very soon. I just want to show the different versions I have of it. I got that idea from Ed. This Ed did something like that with a couple of albums. I went to Ernest Tubb Record Store when I was in Nashville last year. Good times. I would love to go there. I need. It's been years since I haven't been to Nashville since. Gosh, since I was probably 12 or 13 years old. I need to go again. I've been wanting to bring my daughter. But Johnny, you do a good job with live chats. Thank you, Alfred. I hope I do. I feel like I don't. I feel like I'm boring as hell. But that's just me. But I do appreciate the compliment up there, Alfred. 3T got messed up in the whole Sony mess in the early 2000s. Why Jermaine got his own set in Victory Tour is insane. I didn't know he had his own set in the Victory Tour, Jermaine. Yeah, but he didn't have that many. What, he had a couple of good songs, a couple of hits like Let's Get Serious and maybe another one or two in the 80s, but they weren't that big. Whatever. They can live off their brother now. I live in the Netherlands today. I went to Elvis shop. Well, they have an Elvis shop in the Netherlands? See, I think to a degree, Elvis is bigger than in overseas, like in Europe, in the UK, than the US. I feel like he has more fan support over there. That's why I think sometimes the UK and Europe, they get more events than us, like special tribute shows and special screenings. But I mean, they're going to go wherever the most Elvis support is, they're going to go. And Elvis always hits the charts in the UK, always, and in Europe. He always tops the charts still. Here in the US, he barely makes an indention. It's kind of sad. Where he's from, they don't support him as hard. My opinion, just saying. I gotta go back up. I missed something. Ernest Tubb Record Shop is boarded up due to protesting. Wow. I believe it. They don't want their business to get bashed up. Well, that's rioting and looting. Protesting don't cause that. Be technical. They also have a website. Okay, you like Thriller? That's cool. Sad to hear. Crazy. Maybe nice to check out for you. Are you talking about the Prince album, Mark? Looking forward to Clampik FTD. Okay. Yeah. There was a few. Actually, there was a couple, just a few good songs on Clampik. Like "You Don't Know Me" was a good song on Clampik. I like "A House That Has Everything." That was a very good song, but it's on a shitty. I'm not gonna. I don't want to nah, I'm not knocking anybody. I'm just saying it's not a great movie. I've seen it many times. But how is it there, Mark? Would love to go there. I missed that conversation. Do you have the 9 CD book box set Elvis on Tour? It's awesome with the Buffalo rehearsals as well. No, that was a bootleg from Omega Records. It's crazy. A bootleg label gave us Elvis on Tour shit in beautiful quality before freaking RCA Sony Legacy did. It's crazy. But no, I do not have it. I'm waiting for the RCA version. That's what I'm waiting for, I guess. Just like I said earlier, I'm not, in Elvis collecting, I'm not a big bootleg guy at all. Not at all. Maybe I'll get something on FTD, but as far as other bootlegs, I only have one bootleg vinyl in my collection. That's about it. Elvis is popular in the Netherlands. I believe it. I believe Elvis is popular. I believe he's more popular overseas than he is here to a degree. Lisa married Michael. Why? I don't know. I don't know neither. That was the weirdest thing. I'm with Advanced Auto Parts Distribution, so we stayed open as well. Yeah, wait, no, that was AutoZone that got burned to the ground in Minnesota when the George Floyd thing happened. Yes, I've always said that Elvis fans in the U.S. never get the good treatment in his own country. See, Warren, it's not that they don't get good treatment in their country. We don't get. It's not that we don't get good treatment. His fans in the U.S. don't get good treatment here. We don't support it. You know, I think this. I think in the U.S. This is my opinion. We have a lot of stubborn Elvis fans. A lot of them like, oh, well, they just keep releasing stuff and they're messing with his music. The original music is the best, and man. They're trying. I mean, I give it to them for trying. Are they? Is some of it shit? Yes, but I think there's a reason why we other countries get certain events and we don't. That's what I really mean. I was going to the cinema for Elvis. That's the way it is, but it got canceled. Yeah, it did. I am looking forward for the FTD book, but it might be very expensive. Yeah, I remember when they were putting Elvis That's the Way It Is in cinemas earlier this year and got canceled. But I saw Elvis That's the Way It Is on the big screen twice. I remember they did show it here. I saw it in downtown Atlanta in like 2014 or 15, and I saw it a couple of years after that. They played it at this theater, a local theater in my area, and I saw it again. So, and that FTT book of Elvis That's the Way It Is, I heard it was going to be a 3 CD set, like the making of Viva Las Vegas. But then I'm hearing that it's going to be like an 8 CD set. So I don't know which one to believe. If it's the 3 CD one, it'll probably be like 150 bucks. I'll buy it, but if it's anything more than that, I probably won't buy it. And I heard it's supposed to be mostly rehearsal material, but I'm not really sure. They haven't released the full details about it yet. There's a guy from the Netherlands who uploads his incredible set, including the Blue Hawaii FTD. Can't remember his name. I think I know who you're talking about, Michael Short. I can't remember his name either, but if I saw like a thumbnail of his, I would, I'd probably recognize it. I know who you're talking about though. I've got all the Elvis music on my iPod, the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, three gospel Christmas albums. Cool. Yeah, RB Vinyl Corner. That's what it's called. That's it, Michael Short. That's who it is. That sounds very familiar. I do have the 20 original movies box set. Are you talking about the CD box set or? Oh, you're probably talking about the. Never mind. I know what you're talking about there. Oh, it's TCB. I got it. But, yep. Let me see something. Okay. All right, people. I probably have about 20 more minutes on here, and I'm gonna get lost. Okay. So, does anyone have any like questions for me? Out of the ordinary? Anybody? Anybody? Yeah. um, yeah, like I said, thank you very much, everybody, for your support. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully, I'll get like a thousands and thousands of subscribers one day. I've been doing this for about 2 years. And it took me this long to get subscribers because I usually, most part, I just film them and throw them up here like everyone else does, or like a lot of people do. But then there's some people that put a lot of effort into them. So, do you collect 45s? I do. Let me go grab them. I have them in a little. I can grab some of them. I have them in a little crate. Or I can actually no. Let me also grab my rarest Elvis 45s. I'll be right back. And they are original 45s. There, Michael. Okay, so I got some 45s. These are probably considered my most rare and high dollar 45s I have in this stack. So let me show you. And most of them are actually gospel releases, because his gospel releases are really hard to find in good shape, and they didn't sell as much as his regular releases. So, well, first I have this. I only have one Sun 45 that's original, and it's a little beat up. This is a mystery train, and I forgot to remember to forget. I found this in an antique store for $5. I mean, it's not in the greatest shape. It's beat to shit, but it still plays. To find a Sun record for $5 is impossible, no matter what condition. All right, this is a very rare one, very hard to find, in good shape with the picture sleeve without ring wear right there. It's very, very hard. I mean, and I had the promo, the standalone promo 45 somewhere else, but this is Joshua Fit the Battle and known only to him. Okay, what's the next one? This is another very rare one of gospel. Milky White Way and Swing Down Sweet Chariot. But yeah, so sweet. Never seen that picture sleeve before. Well, if you haven't seen, you're talking about one of these picture sleeves are very hard to find in good shape. As time goes on, they're just hard to find in general. So this is another hard one. This is a promo version of We Call on Him with You'll Never Walk Alone. With the yellow pro. This is right before they went to the orange label. In '68. Yeah, I love his gospel too there. This was the last 45 I needed to complete my collection of during Elvis's lifetime, like his main his main 45 releases, singles. This one. His Hand in Mine with How Great Thou Art. Very hard to find. This is probably the hardest, I would say the hardest gospel 45 to find. And it has a promo label. And one of the first ones on an orange label. This came out in Easter of, no wait, this came out in Easter of '69. This is when it came out. This is another hard one to find. This is He Touched Me. But this is a unique version. This has I think it's the He Touched Me side is pressed at the wrong speed. And I think they said only about 10,000 got out. So yeah. Where did you find those? Years of collecting, Kenneth. I've been collecting since I was 13, 14 years old. I try to get the ones in the best condition. I try not to buy stuff twice. You think these are rare? The last one I'm about to show is really rare. I got this last year. I thought it was a good price. This is very rare. I'm going to show it in a minute. It's right here. But they said only about 10,000 of these got out, pressed at the wrong speed. So beautiful shape. I think I got this for a good steal, though. All right, you ready for this? This is a very rare 45, and it's the EP. The EP of That's the Way It Is, or That's the Way It Is. Aloha from Hawaii. They only made about 2,500 of these. I'll take it out and show you guys. They only made about 2,500 of these. This is still in the shrink, and it still has the jukebox strips. So what I understand about this release, here's the EP itself. So about this release, they only made about 2,500, and I think 2,000 of them they gave to a certain fan club to give out to members. And then the other 500 went to jukeboxes, but who knows how many made them to jukeboxes. So, yeah. Whoa. Yeah, what's on it? Well, it has selections on this one. If you're talking about this one, this selection of songs that were newly recorded from Elvis at the time from the Aloha from Hawaii album. There's something on here. You gave me a mountain. I can't stop loving you is new, but My Way, What Now My Love, and I'm So Lonesome I Can Cry. But this is very hard to find. Very hard to find. Unreal. Yeah, when I found this, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you how much I paid for this. Okay, short summary. This is just a summary of the story because I can talk forever. Okay, he was asking, I think, $500 for this. It was a 3-day record show. Me and my friend, we went to Alabama, and I saw this. It was, like I said, 3-day record show. First day, he wanted $500 for this, and I remember going back to our hotel, and I said, man, I really want that Elvis 45, but I don't want to low blow him, but I want to offer him like half that. So the next day, he was still at the show. I come up to his table. He goes, "Hey, everything's half off." So I got this for $250, which is a steal. If you know your Elvis collecting, you don't ever see this. Didn't even know it existed. Like to see Ed's opinion. I think I texted Ed and I showed him I got this when I got it, but I don't even know if he's still here. I haven't seen him in the comments for a while. But this is very, very hard to find. But yeah, any Elvis 78s? I only have, I think, one. Let me go get it. Let me go find it. All right, let's see what we got here. All right. Yeah, here it is. I have All Shook Up. It's in pretty good shape. I think I paid like $40 for this, but it's really nice. So, All Shook Up with That's When Your Heartaches Begin. Oh, and I have the record store day release of My Happiness from 2015, I think. Something like that. Well, this is just other stuff. But yeah, those are Elvis 78s are really hard to find. The original ones, my local record stores I know, as soon as they get them in, they're gone. Because uh, Elvis 78s are really hard to find. Didn't even know it existed. Yes, it was. Incredible stuff. Thank you, Michael. It's a lot of years of collecting. It's my life's work. You have the coolest stuff. Thank you. I appreciate it. Any movie or concert posters? I do have movie posters. I would show them right now, but they're packed away. I have to really dig for them, so I can't really show them. I'm sorry. I showed them in a video. Go back and look at my videos. There's somewhere. It's one of my early videos. Maybe it's in my playlist of Elvis memorabilia. When people ask what Elvis album should I start with, I always say gospel or Elvis in Memphis. Elvis in Memphis, from Elvis in Memphis is a good start. Then I would say see when I suggest to people. Oh wait, I have a sealed 45 of Burning Love. Pretty cool. Is one of his last what do you call it, singles to make a huge impact on the charts. Yeah, well, usually when people are trying to get into Elvis, if you want to look at greatest hits, just buy 30 number one hits. Elvis 30 number one hits. That's what you need. That's a good start. But if you're looking at albums, I always say get the essential ones. Listen to his first album. Well, listen to his son stuff. Listen to his first album. Elvis is Back. From Elvis in Memphis. That's the Way It Is. Country. Aloha from Hawaii. The comeback album. Those are good places to start. But yeah. Stay safe out there. To all. Okay. I guess you're leaving. Den, I guess you're leaving. So thank you for stopping by if you're leaving. Do you have the RCA albums collection CD box set? No, I do not. Wish I did. I actually have. Where's it at? I don't think it's over here, but I have the Completes Masters box set, but not the RCA one. I have the Franklin Mint one. I gotta listen to it. A lot of people say it's not good quality. It's like the older remixed or remastered masters. So I don't know. Some people say it sucks. I need to re-listen to it again. It's been years since I listened to that box set. How many Friday music releases do you have? I'll show you them. Let me go get them. I think I have 4. All right. These are my Friday music releases. Now, if you don't want to spend the money on original issues, oh yeah, blue vinyl. I recommend Friday Music. They remastered. They do a good job on these. Very good job. Um, yeah, they sound amazing. And I got this one. This is my one of the latest ones I got. I was able to acquire this for a good price. I only have 4 Friday Music. I wish I knew about them earlier. I would have started collecting them all, but I'm not gonna hunt them down now. Some of them are out of print and all that. So, yep, I gotta put all the stuff back after I'm done. This is good. Okay, let's see. Sometimes when I listen to Elvis, I cry. It just hurts bad sometimes. Really? Well, um, I can't really say I cry during any of his songs, but he has some really good message songs. Like actually, one of my number one all time favorite songs of Elvis for me is "If I Can Dream," and it really goes good for what's going on right now in the world. It's just crazy how certain songs can stand the test of time. You know. Dirty feeling for Elvis is back. Hasn't aged well. I still enjoy that. I like that track. I enjoy it. It's pretty good. It also appeared in Tickle Me because it was like a budget. Was it Tickle Me? Maybe. Yeah, it was in Tickle Me because they were like in a budget, a real tight budget with that movie. And I think it was in that movie, Dirty Feeling. I'd buy it too for 5. Elvis in Memphis is the way to go. Can you show me the original first Elvis album and a copy and show the difference between them? Okay, cool. So I have a collector's question. All right. I will definitely do that, Kenneth. I'll go grab it. I want Elvis's Black Friday Music. It's my favorite Elvis album. It's still available. If you want to get Friday Music, Elvis's Back, you should. It's good quality, man. You can't go wrong with that. Oh, EP Fanatic. I'm sorry, you're a woman. I know you're a woman. I seen your channel. I am so sorry. I don't look at the pictures neither. Good night, everyone. TCB. All right. Thank you, Elvis TCB. Thank you. All right, hold on, Kenneth. I'll be right back with those 2 Elvis releases for you. All right. So it's collectors. Now it's time to give you some collectors information. All right. This is a re this one's a repress. It's still hard to find. Okay. So I have both variations of original copies of his first album. They're in pretty good shape for their age. They really, really are. All right, so there's 2 different versions. It's called the light pink and the dark neon pink. They're both first pressings. Some pressing plants did this, some pressing plants did that, or they did both at the same time. I think even some pressing plants, from what I understand. Um, so yeah, these are original. This has a catalog number. There ain't no REs on them. Um, now there's a label variation. If you have an original copy, apparently On side one, the last track, just because, just because you think you're so pretty, and just because another thinks you're hot. That one. Uh, the credit for songwriting is PD, so is standing for public domain. This was very shorter lived because it wasn't. It didn't credit the original songwriters, and they made a stink about it, and they lost royalties. So then the original songwriters were Bob and Joe Shelton and Sid Robin. So if you have the PD credit version of this first album, it's um, it's one of the first ones off the line, if that makes sense. But yeah, so this is I have two variations of his first album. There you go. Damn clear. But you know what? Also, sometimes represses of his albums, early represses, are worth money. Like this one. This is a repressing of his first album. I think this came out in '62. They repressed this in fake stereo. These honestly, they sound like shit. If you have any of these these stereos that says electronically reprocessed, they're saying that basically they reprocess it from mono to stereo is bullshit. It sounds like a lot of reverbs on it, and his voice sounds like doubled. If that makes sense. Like it's not good. But this is very collectible because it's hard to find. Um, I got this for a steal. I think I paid like $20 for it. Got it for a really good price. So, all right, I have a feeling that this live chat just froze. Can someone please comment? Because it may be crashing again. Okay. And then we have this label variation. The staggered stereo. It's kind of blurry, but this is the guy that's done a mark on this. I got this thing for like $20 at a record store near Atlanta, right outside of Atlanta. Whoa, Curtis Simpkins, man, you made it. I wish you came here earlier, Curtis. I'm about to get off in like 5 minutes, man. But thank you for stopping by. Now I feel bad. But yeah, so that's the little bit of information I got. And his first album goes for a lot of money now in crap shape. If you find an original pressing of his first album, no matter what condition, it goes for a lot. That's all I gotta say. That's all right, Curtis. I'm gonna do another. I'll do another chat probably like I'm gonna try to do a chat at least once a month. Yeah. Gotta go now, Johnny. Take care. Okay, thank you, Michael Short. Thank you for all your input during this chat. It was awesome. Really appreciate it. Kenneth, how much? It can go for a lot. The first album, the condition I have them in, they can probably go for about $500 because I have them in a strong condition, especially the covers. Really, the covers is what you want to worry about if they hold up or not. Will you do another subscribers contest? I want to. I've been meaning to. I'm trying to think of something creative. So I have some Elvis stuff to get rid of. I'll do my contest. I also have some Prince stuff I can do. Not so much Michael to give away. EP Fanatic. I always get confused about the pressings. Like I have some first pressings, but I have 2 and 3S's pressings too. I know they are still originals, but I get confused. All right, okay, if you're talking about 2S and 3S, if they're original pressings, that just means this is when they came off the line, really. So if you have 2 and 3S's, they're some of the first ones off the line, from what I gather, from collecting for years, and I have some sources. One day I want to do a video on how to identify some albums. So, but yeah, it can get confusing. But once you collect a long time, and if you're a serious collector, and after you're doing it, just like everything else, you get better with it. So, pretty easy. Oh my gosh. Sorry about that. Someone put a really nasty comment. It must be a freaking, what do you call it? It must have been a spammer or whatever. Remove. What the hell's wrong with people, man? Crazy Music Geek showed up. Oh my, dude, I'm about to get off of here, man. And all these people are coming through now. Okay, I'll stay on. I'll probably stay on a little bit longer. Crazy Music Geek, I enjoy your channel. I wish you did more. I wish you did more videos. You know, I really wish you did. I feel like you need to get on here more. I mean, you probably have, you have a life. You're young, hang out with friends. From what I understand, I think you're still in high school. Awesome. Thanks. That makes me feel, oh my gosh. Like, what the hell? Remove. Remove. Like, the same person keeps popping in. Do you just have a troll? Yeah, Curtis. That's what it's called, a troll. So if you see that stuff on there, just ignore it. Have a good night, Johnny. Hope you get your water on tomorrow. Thanks for the chat. Thanks, Kenneth. Thanks for your participation. Alfred, good night. Stay safe. Good night, Alfred. Okay, everyone. Some people are leaving. Warren, living. Have to block him? Yeah. Let me see if I can block them. I don't know how to block them on here. I report them and then I remove it. That's what I did. So, okay, there's 14 people in here. You're welcome, EP Fanatic. In time, if you collect for years and years, you'll get it. I was filming my music fan video and I ran out of storage. Oh, that stinks. You should trying to think. I don't know if you have an iPad. If you have another way to do a video, you should do it on there. It's good quality too. Or what kind of phone do you have? If you have an Android, I understand. I used to have Android. I don't do Android no more. I'm Apple all the way, baby. I just like Apple, even though the government's really watching the Apple people. But yeah, they're really watching us, man. Okay, I'm telling you. Okay, kind of off subject. I'm telling you, man, people can hear you when not even you're on your phone. When you're not on your phone, they can hear you through social media. All right, so I want you guys to do a test and let me know if I'm crazy or not. All right. For like 2 or 3 days, okay? Talk about a certain subject. If you're on social media like Facebook, yeah, Facebook, ads in between your feed. I remember one time I was talking about Jimi Hendrix a lot at one point. All of a sudden, I'm going through my feed on my Facebook, and I'm starting to see ads for Jimi Hendrix. Not a coincidence, all right? And something happened recently. I can't remember. I was talking about something for my house, like getting a moisture barrier in my crawl space under my house. Advertisements are coming on there. How the fuck does it know? I don't know. I have an iPhone 11. Damn, man. You have a better phone than me. Damn. All right. Log in. The Elvis Live 69 set is an awesome set. You're still here. It is an awesome set. I have it right here. I got that too. I saw it on Amazon. It went down to $100. It went down a little bit. So I do have an iPad I'll start using. Yeah, use your iPad, Crazy Music Geek. It's good too. Mine, the only thing that sucks about when you update your software on your iPad, it's like they make you buy a new one. The old software, when you update it, doesn't go away for the new software. It just builds up your memory. It's bullshit. I don't know if the phones still do that, but they want you to buy another one. That's what they want you to do. Jackasses. Yeah, they're listening and watching your keystrokes. Yep. It's true. I truly believe that. I'm a conspiracy person, all right? Crazy. I totally believe they can track us. Of course they can. Look, the minute they got our social security number, the government, our lives were over. So when you were a baby, you're like a week or less old, your life was over. Your freedom was gone. I use my laptop. So yeah, me too, Curtis. But hopefully, if I get more subscribers, I don't have to use it anymore because my laptop really sucks. And my phone's your phone's better quality. You're smart if you have a smartphone. Have you listened to the 69 live 69 box set? Yes, I have. Okay, but this is the only thing about the 69 box set. It's 11 CDs. It's a lot to take in. I should have added this in my review. I have to like take a breather in between each show because they're so similar, and he makes the same jokes. And sometimes he tries a little too hard. I mean, it's an amazing set. Don't get me wrong, but it can be a little exhausting to listen to. You got to piece it out. So, but it is an awesome set. I totally recommend it. Awesome, greatly remastered. I am way behind in Elvis material, but I recently did pick up the Up All Night box set from Prince. I'm proud of you, man. I am so proud of you. I bought all that stuff too. You can see you probably I think you saw the unboxing. I think I remember you put a comment on my video of that. Dude, the Prince releases have been very exciting. Very exciting. More exciting than Elvis, I gotta say. I've been digging Prince a little bit more lately. I said this in my other live chat because it's new stuff. Maybe in 20 years it's not gonna be interesting anymore. Like how they're milking at Elvis' legacy and they're at the bottom of the barrel and they're still trying. Um, maybe at one time it won't be interesting anymore. All right, I'll stay until 10 o'clock. This I got Crazy Music Geek in here. I got Curtis Simpkins in here. People who weren't in here earlier. I'm gonna stick around for you guys. All right. So, do you think the new Elvis movie will draw younger fans in? I'm hoping it does. Younger people nowadays know very little, if anything, about him. It's sad. Um, yeah, I'm. Only time can tell. EP fanatic. Um, we'll see. I think those certain older acts. But yeah, you're right. I feel like a lot of people don't know a lot of Elvis. It's like more people are into the rock bands than the rock and rollers that made rock and roll, like Elvis, Chuck Berry, Little Richard, um, Buddy Holly, those guys. A lot of people don't know them as well as the Beatles, the Rolling Stones. Because most of those guys, hell, all those guys are gone basically. Um, I think it's sad that a lot of people don't know as much Elvis as they should. They should be the same as the Beatles. But yeah, I'm always behind with Elvis releases. Still haven't got the King in the Ring. I have both versions of King in the Ring. I have the Record Store Day version, which is it's red vinyl, and I have still sealed the regular retail version. I've been getting into a lot of Shania Twain lately. Yeah, I saw that, Curtis. I like Shania Twain. I have all her CDs. I know I have all her CDs. Don't have any vinyl. I might just stick with my three main guys. But and I saw Shania Twain in concert in 2015. Me and my sister went. I was supposed to go with my girlfriend at the time, but we were having problems, so I went with my sister instead. So screw you. I'm going to the Shania concert with my sister. Oh, Johnny, you're gonna go to the concert with your sister? Okay, okay, that's what happened. Boy, I'm glad that ended. Oh god. Yeah, I've been listening to a ton of Prince lately. Would love if they. What the hell happened? It just jumped. I'm in the middle of reading. Would love if they could get some of the MPG albums re-released. Crazy Music Geek, I give it time and they will. Because I don't know if you know about the deal they have. All right. So Sony Legacy and Warner Brothers has a holding on Prince's music. Right now, Warner Brothers is in charge for 78 till 1995, up to no wait. Yeah, up to 95, 94, 95. So they've been doing their thing. Sony Legacy has stuff from part of 95 to now. But at the end of this year, Warner Brothers' contract with his music ends. So then after that, Sony Legacy is going to be in charge of all of Prince's music starting in 2021. But Sony Legacy is doing a very good job. I'm really anxious and ready to see what Sony Legacy is going to release next. I have a few predictions. I'll probably do at the end of the not until the end of the year for stuff for next year. But I'm predicting Sony Legacy will do. I'm thinking 2010, the album 2010, which wasn't released in the U.S. Maybe some of his orchestrated albums he did right before Musicology, stuff like that. It'd be cool. They're filling in a lot of gaps, Sony Legacy, and it's great. A lot of stuff first time on vinyl too. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm I'm always about. I don't care what it is. I'm always about a Prince release. And apparently soon, hopefully, it's a huge rumor that Signs of the Times Deluxe Edition is coming out next from Warner Brothers. It should be very soon if it's true. They're going to be releasing details. And it's supposed to come out in September if it does. So it should be very soon. Just picked up Elvis That's the Way It Is on Mobile Fidelity Sound Lab Gold CD. I have that too, Anthony. I have it. It's an awesome CD. Looking forward to hearing it. You will love it. The Mobile Fidelity Sound Lab CD really does sound awesome. I hear a difference, but listen to it. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. I like to see her in Vegas one day. It'd be cool to see Shania Twain in Vegas. I've never been to Vegas. I really need to go. Everyone said, Johnny, you gotta go to Vegas for you. I need to go. Also, I am a big Michael Jackson fan, but I don't understand how he's making so much money because, like you said, there's aren't really releasing anything. All right, this is the thing about Michael. He had investments somewhere else a little bit. Everybody knows if you know about Michael, he the classic story about him owning some back catalog of other artists, like some royalties, most notably the Beatles. That I'm sure he gets. I'm sure he has some kind of. It also depends on how you negotiate with streaming and selling digital tracks on iTunes and stuff. I'm sure Michael gets, a huge cut. I'm sure he had good people behind him. They probably cut him a good deal for him and his family. He's the he always he'll make money. His the Jackson family for generations and generations. They don't ever have to work again. Because Michael just really has that music. I don't want to hurt people's feelings even more than Elvis that will stand the test of time because he was more modern than Elvis. Yeah. But Michael's amazing. Oh my gosh. I've been collecting Elvis for 30 years. That's cool. Sony Legacies do a great job on their albums, even on Elvis. Yeah, Sony Legacy really is the big dog in the music industry, or Sony is just in general. They own a lot of good back catalogs. So the UK coin cabinet. Hey, why aren't there not many DVDs or Blu-rays of Prince releases? Well, hopefully that will change, Mark. Hopefully there will be more Prince Blu-ray releases. You can get his 3 main movies on Blu-ray: Purple Rain, Under the Cherry Moon, Graffiti Bridge. Signs of the Times is hard to find on DVD right now, except for overseas. They released it on deluxe DVD last year, I think, or Blu-ray. Hopefully that'll change. It just depends on the licensing, okay, and who holds the rights to certain things, especially with visual stuff. So hopefully that'll change. Picked up the 4 LP box set of 1999. Lots of great stuff. Oh my gosh, the 1999 Super Deluxe Edition. I bought the CD box set, the 5 CD. Yeah, 5 CD, 1 DVD. That box set was freaking amazing. And actually, it's like out of print already. You can't buy it for the original retail price. Some people I know, they never got it. They pre-ordered it and they never got it. I was fortunate to get it. My God. The 1999 remaster, deluxe edition of that album was amazing. Loved it. I got the iPhone 6 Plus. Can't pay that much for an iPhone. I think mine's a 6 Plus too. I don't have to have the latest and greatest. As long as it freaking works, I'm fine. But the government can still spy on your ass. Telling you. Was there a soundtrack for Elvis on tour? No, there was not. There was a potential soundtrack, they believe, that was released off of FTD. It was going to be called for standing room only, but they withdrew it because of Madison Square Garden when he played the Garden, and RCA recorded those shows. Short but sweet story. Oh, you mean live concerts, Mark? Okay. Well, he didn't have that many official live concert released to the public. I don't know why. With the Rainbow Children out, One Night Alone box set, that should be on Blu-ray. The Raven to the Joy Fantastic, that should be on Blu-ray. Hopefully, Signs of the Times will be on Blu-ray one day. Like I said, hopefully that will all change. I'd like to see Three Chains of Gold movie mastered. Oh my gosh, it keeps jumping. Hold on. I'd like to see Three Chains of Gold movie remaster, and at some point, maybe it could be for the Love Symbol album. You never know. That'd be great. I never seen Three Chains of Gold in its entirety. I seen bits and pieces, but I need to look it up. Maybe I'm sure I can find it somewhere. Can you get the Batman sound? You can get the Batman movie on Blu-ray that has Prince music on there. I do like it. Yeah, I have the Blu-ray too, Curtis, and it does have the music videos as a bonus features. That's cool. I managed to get the 1999 CD box set for $65. Yeah, Crazy Music Geek. We were lucky because like I said, I know people. You can't even get your hands on it now. It's out of stock and it's not going to restock. It's basically they're done with it. Like I've been saying, Prince has been getting the Bowie treatment. They're releasing a whole bunch of stuff, and I love it. I just freaking love it. I need to shut off my TV. Hold on one second. I'm wasting electricity. Let me shut off my TV real quick. Pause. Up. Shut that up. Okay. I could talk to you guys forever, man. I gotta get to bed though soon. 15 more minutes, I'm gone. All right. Not that many Blu-rays for Elvis movies available out there, unless you buy the German releases. That's true. King Creole just came out on Blu-ray. Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, some of Elvis's movies aren't worth putting on Blu-ray. I think he has a lot of older fans, and older fans will be like, "Oh, they're too expensive. How do you work this thing?" I'm just kidding. But I just think a lot of them ain't worth being on Blu-ray. I think the big ones should be on Blu-ray, like Jaws Rock is. Both concert movies are. King Creole is now. That's awesome. Love Me Tender is. They got to put Love in You on Blu-ray. They need to put Blue Hawaii on Blu-ray. GI Blues, at least. They already have Viva Las Vegas on there. Those are the main ones. I think for the most part, they're not going to do the other ones. Most likely. That's just my opinion. Okay. What do you think about Tom Hanks playing Colonel Tom Parker on the next Elvis movie coming up? I think it's not bad. Tom Hanks is a great actor. I mean, look at his movies he did. Forrest Gump, Sleepless in Seattle, newer movies, Sully, Captain Phillips. He does great movies. I think he'll do a good job. I'm worried about the other people. There's a lot of newer actors in there. Even the guy playing Elvis. We'll see. I'm going to see it anyways. You're right about Michael, but I don't think Elvis's legacy will ever totally die out. Even if he's given a little less, he's too powerful of an icon. Oh yeah, just what happened? In his own right. You're right, EP fanatic. I mean, I don't think he'll totally die. There'll always be interest. Will he be as big as Michael? Probably not, but he's still up there. Yeah. Hey, have you heard the song from Wayne Newton, The Letter? I have. I remember I listened to it. It's been a while since I listened to it. I gotta listen to it again. I think there is a bootleg album for Elvis on tour. There is. There was one released through FTD officially. What they thought that the soundtrack would sound like, it was called For Standing Room Only. But there is a bootleg box set of all the Elvis on tour stuff. Hopefully in 2022, Sony Legacy will do it, or FTD or somebody. I'm probably gonna jump quick for the Signs of the Times box set just so I can get that too. Me too, Crazy Music Geek. Honestly, I've been checking because they thought that that news for Signs of the Times was gonna drop on his birthday on Saturday, that last Saturday that passed or whatever, but it never dropped. But I've been looking on Amazon every day. I'm not even shitting you. I've been looking every day. I am looking at BK Industry jumpsuit replicas. They're really nice and really expensive. There goes my dream of being. Oh, I gotta scroll down to read the rest. Hey, what happened? Yeah, some of those they had some. I remember years ago at Graceland, one the first time I went to Graceland, they had replicas of his jumpsuits you could buy. Holy shit, they were nice, but they were expensive as fuck. But Germans took me on Blu-ray. Yeah, there's like other studios I never heard of that own rights to those movies now. It's like they gave up the rights. They didn't renew their rights. Some of these movie studios, like for Follow That, I think 20th Century Fox, except for Love Me Tender, of course, they didn't renew the rights to Follow That Dream, Kid Galahad, and stuff like that. So I think Follow That Dream's on Blu-ray from a studio I never heard of. Plus, I can't sing. Neither can I, bro. I can try, but it's not good. Have you gotten your daughter into Elvis? She's so cute, by the way. Thank you. Yes, I did get my daughter's into Elvis. She went to Graceland with me. She loved it. She wants to go again. I have no problem. I don't live that far from Graceland. I live in Georgia. I live about 6 hours from Graceland, so go anytime. And it's not that expensive. If you go a certain, I recommend going in the fall because it's not touring season anymore. Hotels are cheap. Go right after Thanksgiving. You know, people with their families. They're not going to see Elvis's house as much. So I will probably go again soon. I like going there. I make it to Blu-ray of King Creole for Christmas. How good quality was it? The King Creole Blu-ray was amazing. I just watched it again a couple days ago because I got a new 70-inch TV, 4K TV. God, it looked freaking amazing on there. Loved it. What are your thoughts? Like, it keeps jumping. Damn it. What are your thoughts on the opinion that Elvis just took other people's songs and recorded them for himself? So many of the songs were already cut by other artists. You know, I think Elvis, he didn't take them. Um, he was just like any other artist. He covered them, like especially in the '70s. I think in the '70s, Elvis was more of a adult contemporary. You know, he was like Johnny Mathis. He covered everybody's songs. I don't think it's bad. I mean, once something's made, you can cover it. You know, I don't think it's a bad thing. I like to see Elvis country, Elvis on stage. It needs to be on the 50th anniversary of these two LPs. Even that's the way it is. LOL. I'm surprised they haven't done nothing with on stage, but there's not a lot of material. They already released everything basically officially, most of the official stuff through FTD. Um, Elvis Country, I just feel like it wouldn't be successful. I was talking about this the other day because the cover art's misleading. Okay, what the hell happened? It just jumped again. Damn it. I'm getting pissed off, man. Uh, I was at Curtis's. There it is. Wait, where'd it go? Yeah, there it is. On stage, country. Okay, I talked about. Oh, that's the way it is. I mean, if they came out with it on Friday Music in, I'd buy it at least on Friday Music because I would like to get the Friday. I know there's a Friday Music version of that, but it's out of print and it goes for a little. It goes for a little bit, just a little bit. This is not easy to find. Whoa, Curtis, you may sing in your next live chat. I will tune in. I gotta hear that. No way, Curtis. More and be nice. Elvis Week is awesome, though. I go every year. It's worth it. I got to go to Elvis Week at least once. I got to go at least once. I'm that big of a fan. But the first time I went to Graceland, I went in June, and it was fucking crazy there. First of all, it's hot as shit. It's the South. It's humid as shit. The air's really thick, but it's just too crowded for me. I like going on vacation. I'm weird. I like going on vacation in the fall. Like this fall, I'm going to New York. My cousin's wedding. I can't freaking wait. Um, in November, probably gonna get cold by then, but I can't wait to go because that's where I'm from. So, is there a CD or vinyl version of Raspberry Beret video? Wait, is there a CD or vinyl version of the Raspberry Beret video version with the long intro? Yes, there is. The Raspberry Beret video long version or whatever. It's available on Ultimate Prints on a second disc. That's really the only place it's available officially in the U.S. So look for the Ultimate Prints hits, and you will find it on there. So in case you want to know. True. If Elvis had lived long enough, what Prince song do you think he would have sang well? Oh God, I don't know. I would really have to sit down and think about that. Well, I just got one like a gospel type song. I could see Elvis singing the cross on Signs of the Times. Black day, stormy night. I could see him singing the cross. That'd be funny. That's a funny question. That's a funny question. Elvis could sing any of them and own them if he wanted to. And you know what? You know what? You're out of control, man. Need to get the final countdown DVD. Awesome. I would like to. I would like to get a. I've always wanted the bootleg shows of the Elvis and concert special. I need to buy those one day. They're available. Elvis had a voice of an angel. He did. When he didn't sound like shit, he did. Sometimes he sounded like shit. I just felt that a lot of times his voice in the 70s, especially in the mid 70s, like 74, his voice got really shaky, like, but still love the guy. A lot of Elvis songs were written specifically for him as well. They were. Like Don't, yeah. Lieber and Stroller. Love the song Old McDonald. Oh gosh. See, I mean, I don't like Old McDonald, but I don't give no one shit about it. People like it for their own reasons. You know, like someone in here likes it for their own reason. But I don't care for Old McDonald. Like Elvis, when he's singing Old McDonald, when you listen to it, he sounds to me, he sounds frustrated when he's singing it. Really listen to Elvis's Old McDonald really closely. He sounds like his voice sounds like God, I'm singing this fucking song. Like, what the hell? That's what he sounds like. He sounds like, and when those chicks got out of line, like he sounds like he's pissed. To me, he does. Little Nicky. And don't you mean Darling Nikki? That's what you mean. Get it right, okay? From Purple Rain. I heard Elvis did not like December 31st, 1976. I don't know. Yeah, I totally was playing Evil Advocate about Elvis doing songs already cut. LOL. Although I hate his version of Tutti Frutti and Hey Jude. Yeah, Tutti Frutti and Hey Jude wasn't that great. Blessing me, Johnny. Blessing me, Anthony. Yeah, we're horrible people. Yep. Blessing me is right, Ed. Look, don't be gaining up on me, all right? All right? Netflix has a movie, Elvis the Spy. Have you heard of this? I heard it's supposed to be a little mini anime series of Elvis the Spy. I think they're trying anything. I mean, I'll watch it. I'll give it a try, but damn. That makes it more funny how aggressive he sounds. You're probably talking about old McDonald's. Yeah, like he sounds pissed off to me. And when those chicks got out of line, I can't believe I'm singing this shit. Like that's what he sounds like. That's what he sounds like to me. I like his version of Tutti Frutti on a debut, but I prefer Little Richard's. Oh yeah, dude, Little Richard, man, he really. After Little Richard passed away, I was listening to his great. I ordered his CD right away on Amazon of his greatest hits before it went out of stock, and it came here, and um, he really did have a powerful voice, Little Richard. Like he sang from the gut, like Lucille. Like it's just like from down under, like really deep. You know. Oh, that's okay. I can show this Hayes vinyls review. I'll show that. I like it. Can't believe he's singing this shit. Haha, that's awesome. I like that. It was trying to block you, man. Hayes vinyl review. I just viewed your channel for the first time today. I enjoyed it very much. You seem like a good guy. I hear Elvis. Ed loves having. Yeah, we all know that Ed loves having fun on stage with Elvis. We all know it. Oh my gosh, when he broke that record, I fucking died. I was like, ah, that was awesome. Can't believe he's singing this. Okay, I read that. Oh my gosh, there are songs where he tries to hit notes probably like Padre. He wasn't perfect, but still liked the song. No, I mean, I still liked him. But like we talked about, there's some shit that's good. Other people in this channel, all the people in this chat talked about it. Some stuff's good, some of it's not. Some stuff I can listen to more than others, but for the most part, it's not like it hurts my ears that I can't listen to it. I'll still listen to his albums all the way through, usually. Like I'm not that big of a fan of Tutti Frutti, but I can still listen to it. It's not like I can't handle it. Grayson put out a DVD box set, which was great. I think I know what you're talking about. I think had some of his movies in it. Okay. Little Richard and Buddy Holly are probably my favorite 50s artists, along with Elvis and Richie Valens. Yeah, I saw your videos on that Crazy Music Geek. I love one of my other favorite 50s artists is Chuck Berry. That guy was amazing. I mean, that guy had a weird not a great personal life, but he was a great artist, like guitarist, songs. I love his stuff. Elvis covered a few of his. What do you think of Elvis Presley the Searcher? I got the DVDs collector edition. All right. My opinion about Elvis the Searcher, I enjoyed it. I understand why people don't enjoy it. It's a lot to take in. It's almost too thorough, if that makes sense. I did watch it a couple times. I enjoy it though. I did. I know a lot of people. Some of these people I know in the feed, I know they didn't like it that much, but I enjoyed it. But I can see why people wouldn't, if that makes sense. But I don't know. Honestly, I don't know why it's called Elvis the Searcher. It doesn't really tell you what he's searching for. I think the title was misleading. It was basically just another documentary about his career, just crazy thorough. So, but I enjoyed it. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. I'm in Nashville, 3 hours from Graceland. Lucky, you're 3 hours closer than me. Thanks, Ed. Love both of you guys' channel. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Hayes. I also like BB King. BB King's good, Curtis. I love BB King. Bubba Hotep is different. I haven't watched that in a freaking long time. I remember a little bit of it. I think is that with like him and JFK or something. Just saying hi to represent the Michael Jackson delegation. Hey, thank you, Annie, Mike Jack. Annie, thank you for stopping by. I love Michael too. That's my man. Elvis shows from 77 to 76 were the same song set list. I mean, for the most part, all his songs were the same. All every once in a while, all his set lists were the same throughout the 70s. You saw a little bit of changes through the years. Then he would go back to another set list. So that's why I can't listen to too many live shows in a row of Elvis. Not like I ever do, but like the I Got a Woman and Amen, Amen, and stuff like that. And then that I didn't like that. It gets annoying sometimes with JD Sumner. Yeah, I still like Padre, but some of the notes he doesn't hit well. LOL again, he was not perfect. I know. Elvis was not perfect. I gotta say, one person who was perfect, close to perfect, was Prince. That's just me. It's my opinion. I never really heard a bad song from that guy. Or bad. I never heard him sound bad. I seen a lot of shit of his. But I love Elvis. I mean, look at all the shit I have of Elvis. You know. Let me show you what I just got of Elvis today. I got it off the Facebook Marketplace. Hold on one second. I didn't really need it, but I thought it was pretty cool. It's like a little statue. It's like almost a foot tall of him at the '68 comeback. I got out the Facebook Marketplace. She's right up the street from my house. This woman, and I think I paid like $20 for it. She was asking $22. I said, "Will you just take $20 for it?" That's a weird price. So, and I always wanted. I don't like collecting knickknacks like this, but other things I always wanted was um, the Bradford exchange plates. I own one. I don't know where it's at, but I do own one. I think it's one of the first ones ever made. But yeah, but yeah. Okay, I need to catch up now just from walking away. uh, I just hate that they always seem to gloss over the '70s. Yeah, you know what, Hayes? I used to be that fan. I didn't start enjoying Elvis's '70s work till about, I would say, about a little bit less than 10 years ago. Um, I love his '70s work. It's amazing. Do you enjoy This Is Elvis? This Is Elvis was okay movie for its time. It was good. That's the only way you can see the upstairs at Graceland. That's the only way. But you can't see it when you tour the mansion. And This Is Elvis. '60s are my favorite. I like '60s Elvis. I mean, I like all his eras of Elvis. I just always overlooked the '70s for for the most part. And I went to one time I just did a deep dive of the '70s. I'm like, you know what? His '70s work is awesome. Stack stuff. You can hear the soul in it. Um, his his in 1970, all those stuff he did with the Nashville Marathon in Nashville, and a lot of good stuff. This is Elvis is the best documentary ever. It's okay. It's all right. It wasn't the best ever, I would say. That's my opinion, but it was okay. I enjoy it though. I do enjoy it. I like when I just think it was so funny. I'm just gonna say it. I don't care. We're on a live chat when the Elvis on tour footage when he's like talking about a girl who gave him great. I'm not gonna say the word. I'm just gonna say fellatio. Like that was funny. I'm like, holy shit. And they used it in the Elvis on tour movie at the end credits, when the credits are rolling. I'm like, that's the part when he said the girl gave him great. Yeah. You should be in Elvis impersonator just like Ed, probably. And you know what? People told me that I'd do it, but I like having facial hair though. Okay. I really gotta catch up. Where am I at? Where the hell am I at, man? Jay Summer is a perfect example. He is. Prince has some albums I would listen less than others, but in general, he is always solid. True. Mike Mason, there you are. How are you, sir? Nice. From me after 75, all conscious seem the same. For the most part, you're right. Hey, Mike. Oh my God. Oh my God, that looks great. Don't get me wrong, he is phenomenal and one of the greatest voices ever. No singer is perfect, in my opinion. You're entitled. I hear the song by Michael Jackson, Heal the World. I like that song by him. Oh, that's a beautiful. For some reason, when I listen to that song, Heal the World, Curtis, I get like goosebumps. I don't know why. I really do. Um, I enjoy Heal the World. That's a good message song. That's perfect for today too. Just one of those songs. People now are burning their FTD on PC, selling them off, the original FTD. So people looking first, some they don't have. Oh, so people are buying them and burning them. That's stupid. You spend all that money just to burn them and then put them in the internet. That's kind of dumb to me. But sometimes you can get more money for them than what you paid for them originally. I did that with a few. Oops, hi Curtis. Hi Mike. Old McDonald was the best motherfucking song ever. Okay, I'm gonna show that. 70 is when I believe he had creative control finally. I don't know when I think he always had creative control of his music. He was able to choose what he recorded. That wasn't an issue. But as far as everything else, a lot of other stuff was an issue. The upcoming movie next year with Tom Hanks is supposed to be from the beginning of his life to the end. I really hope they do a bang up job on it. Me too. Only time can tell. I love the part they edited in the original. I love how all the guys drop with laughter when he says that in Elvis on tour. I like when Elvis is like, "Yeah, I was buried in a beaver," and in the limo scene in Elvis on tour. I'm like, dude, beaver, like buried in a beaver. That sounds so 70s. Bush. God. The knickknack I was saying looked great. Oh, thank you. I didn't really need it, but I bought it. I don't have a lot of knickknacks anymore. I sold all that crap off. It just takes off room. I even told the lady, I said, look, I'm buying this from you, but I really don't need it. I was kind of being an ass. Okay, I think I finally caught up. Cool. Okay. Damn it. I am well, Johnny. Thanks. Got my Elvis stuff from shopelvis.com. Cool. And now dig this UK deal with Elvis while in the country. Cool, man. Yeah, I know you. I know, Mike. I know you keep up with those FTD releases. I wish I kept up with them from the beginning. Question: what do you prefer, Old McDonald or How Would You Like to Be? Oh my gosh, that's so hard to choose because those are both freaking horrible songs. I guess Old McDonald for the humor. How would you like to be? Why don't you laugh a little, smile a little? Oh my gosh, that's horrible. One day I'm going to make a list of top 10 worst soundtrack songs. And then one day I want to do a top 10 of the best soundtrack songs. The Elvis is Back sessions, Elvis in California, in between Watergate, Moxie, King Score 3 CD. 2 hours, Johnny. Good night, mates. All right, Ed. Good night. Thanks for coming by. I can't believe I'm still going. I said I was going to get off, and I'm still on here. Oh man, you guys are cool though. I really appreciate you guys. I'm not tired now. I'm sure if I turn this off, I'll go to bed. I'll go right to bed. Okay. Good night, Ed. Thanks for coming by, sir. Gotta hop off too. Okay, Hayes. You probably left already, but thank you. Good night. Also, part where he's in the limo when he says buried in a beaver. Yeah, it was funny. They're both catchy songs. How are you, Curtis? How are you? Thoughts on the Cure? I like some '80s. The Cure's okay. That's all I can say. I know their songs. I think it's crazy how right when they got into the Hall of Fame, one of them died. I almost bought their greatest hits recently. I skipped on it because I heard their stuff so many times. I do enjoy the Cure; they're good. I never did like Hey Jude and Old Shep. A lot of people don't like Old Shep, and I get it. I never liked Hey Jude neither. It's not that great. Your new nickname, Johnny Bravo, Elvis. Oh my gosh. I don't know how many times I heard Johnny Bravo. I heard Johnny Appleseed, Johnny Handsome, Johnny Come Lately. People call me Elvis too. There's this girl I know, a family friend of ours. She's like, "Oh, hey Elvis." She always says that to me. Hey Elvis. She's funny because I usually have Elvis hair, and but I've been growing out my hair and Now I grew facial hair, and people. Oh, sorry. People like my brother-in-law calls me George Michael. He'll call me George Michael and be like, George. He's stupid. Because I was George Michael for Halloween one day. It was pretty cool. Okay. Is the Elvis at American Sound Studio box set starting to go out of print? Because I really want to get it. Yes, Elvis Presley records. It is going out of print. It's already out of print. And from what I understand from someone else that said earlier, they said they can't find it anymore. So you may be out of luck. But give it time. It may restock whatever they have left. Um, you need to get it if you want it before it goes really high in price. I love Old Shep. It is a beautiful song to me. Okay. You're entitled, sir or ma'am. I used to be called John Belushi. See, my real name is John, my real legal name, but I don't like being called John. It's too proper for me. So I like to just be called Johnny. And for years, I thought I had a middle name, but I don't. That's another story. My parents are crazy. Okay. I'm actually a bigger Janet fan than Michael. Love Janet. I like Janet too, but sometimes I said this in one of my videos. Janet Jackson needs to open her mouth more when she sings. Like she has a song called "Doesn't Really Matter" that came out in the early 2000s for the um, Nutty Professor soundtrack. It goes, "Doesn't matter what they doesn't matter what the I don't like that song. But I love Janet Jackson. Don't get me wrong. She needs to stop going to the same surgeon that Michael did. But she was beautiful and she's messing up her face. I don't know. I wonder if Elvis would have done the song bad. No, I don't think so because I think Elvis would have sounded bad singing that song. I don't think it would have been good because I'm bad, come on, really bad. Your butt is mine. Gonna tell you right. Now, one song I could have saw Elvis doing in the eight. Well, never mind. Oh, I could have saw him doing in the '80s. I could have seen Elvis in the '80s sounding like a country singer, like '80s country. I could have seen him doing George Jones. He stopped loving her today. For some reason, or I could see him doing that song. Love George Michael. Me too. I hate that a lot of people aren't into George Michael like that. And Wham. I love Wham. That's my guilty pleasure. I'll just listen to Wham in the car. My favorite Wham songs: "I'm Your Man" and "Everything She Wants." George Michael solo songs, I don't know. Grayson, we cite, wait, Grace on the site does have the American Sound box set. Okay, so Elvis Presley records, you're looking for it, you better go in there and get it. But it is out of print, people. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Give it a little bit more time. You're not going to see the 1969 Sessions FTD box set on there anymore. I'm telling you. Does she go to the same surgeon as Michael? I don't know. I'm just joking around. I think so. Hell, they all look the same. All the Jackson. My dream collab is Prince and Elvis with Johnny Marr of the Smiths on guitar. Well, that would be nice. I know at least two of those people are dead. I don't know about Johnny Marr, but is Johnny Marr like the lead singer too? I think I listened to the Smiths. I'm not. No, Tom. No, I'm getting. Never mind. I'm getting. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm saying. Fallout Dream is on Blu-ray as well as Flame Star. Yeah, I know. They're from another. They're not from the. They're on Blu-ray, but not from the original studio. Not from 20th Century Fox. Someone else owns the rights to those movies. I love George Michael and Wham. Thank you, Crazy Music Geek. They're the shit. I don't care what anyone says. I mean, sometimes Wham was corny, but I love Wham. Like Mason, are you gonna get the Elvis in Nashville 4 CD box set coming out August? I am. I can't wait for the details, more details to drop. I think Janet was hot. I mean, she is hot. She's beautiful. She's still good looking for her age. I just wish she didn't mess. I think she messes with her face, and I wish she wouldn't. Do you like Kurt Russell as Elvis? Okay, I talked about this last time. I'm gonna talk about it again. I'm gonna try to do my impression. But Kurt Russell as Elvis was too much, man. Too much. He 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 tried too hard. Like if you watch Kurt Russell in that Elvis from 1979 TV series, I own it. It's okay. He just overdoes it. Like when he's dancing, he's just too much, and the whole thing like I don't know, so I don't know if I can do this anymore. Like he too much, too much. Thoughts on Duran. I don't like Duran's okay. They're all right. I have the greatest hits somewhere. I know I do somewhere. Hungry like a wolf. Rio, all those songs. I know I have the greatest hits somewhere. I like Duran's okay. I like 80s stuff. I like some 80s stuff. I don't like the song The Lady Loves Me, really? I think that's a pretty good duet. But hey, you're entitled to your opinion. Okay, I'm gonna chime in. I love Wham, Club Tropicana, Wham Rap. Wake me up before you go. Solo, Faith, Monkey, Praying for Time. So I admit I love. Hey, I'm glad someone else admits they like George Michael and Wham. We're having a round table, okay? Everything She Wants is one of my faves too, and Guilty Pleasure is Wake Me Up Before You Go. Yeah, those are good songs. I love I'm Your Man. That's a great song. My daughter knows that song. Okay, I'm all caught up with the. Wait, here's someone else. Do you like Crawfish? I do like Crawfish. I think that King Creole is one of the best movie soundtracks. They fit the scene in the movie, and they're good songs. They really are. I mean, I like Crawfish. Do you like Foo Fighters on the Prince tribute show? No, I liked their version of Darling Nikki. They recorded a studio version, but Prince stopped it. They asked if he I think they asked him if they can release it. He's like, no. So he didn't release it. They didn't want no problems with Prince. But they did do a studio version of Darling Nikki too. George Michael, Army is Rising. Yep. Team George Michael. Wesley. Hi. You should give your daughter the Elvis statue, her first Elvis collectible. What's mine is hers. So I mean, if she wants this, she can have it. It's fine with me. Actually, let me go put this back real quick. Okay, for real, I'm leaving at 10:30 Eastern time. I gotta go to bed, or I'm gonna pay for it tomorrow. Johnny Appleseed, yep, heard that one too. Come out with me something new. Heard it. Oh, Hulk cigar. Hulk cigar. You didn't know that info? There you go. Two of the songs I love from the 70s is Burning Love and If You Talk in Your Sleep. I love If You Talk in Your Sleep. That's one of my favorite 1970s songs too. Love that song. A lot of people don't either they forget about it or they don't like it. They don't know that song. Johnny Cash. Not too often I heard Johnny Cash. People call me that, but I get it. That's not bad. I like Johnny Cash. I have. I used to have his records. I don't have his records anymore. I got rid of them. Um, Not that I didn't like him anymore. It's just that they took up space. I limit myself on vinyl who I buy. Like I said, it's mainly my three favorite guys because that shit it just takes up a lot of room. A lot of vinyl takes up a lot of room. I have a friend who has thousands of records, thousands upon thousands. He's a big psychedelic guy. Um, he has shit I never even heard of. A lot of people I haven't heard of, but he knows his shit about music, and he has a lot of stuff. I've been getting him into Elvis and stuff. He listened to while I was over at his house one day. I brought from Elvis in Memphis over. He's like, "Dude, this is a really good album." I'm like, "Good." Crazy Music Geek. I have over 150 records. Okay, I have about. I would say about 600 records, maybe in that area, um, something like that. So yeah, Elvis is still my guy when I buy music, and then Shania. Hell yeah, man! Like what you like, Curtis. It's all you, baby. Beatles, Blink 182, Elvis, and Prince take up a lot of my space on the record shelf. The Beatles, I don't collect the Beatles. They're too much for me. I'm not that Beatles guy, but I like the, I get why people like them. You know, I don't despise them. I'm just not that guy. Blink 182, man, you just brought me back to middle school and high school, man. That was see, I'm older than you. I remember when they came out. Like it makes me feel old as shit. I really enjoyed Blink 182. I always like the humor. The humor is funny. Elvis and Prince take up a lot of my space. Good. I'm glad. Shop Elvis is the only site that takes PayPal. I I still think that's wrong. I know I bought something on Shop Race and I use PayPal. PayPal's you can use on every on like a lot of stuff. I know it works on Shop Elvis. It's got to. I'm about to look and look like I'm going to check out. You could be right. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I'm just going to pretend like I'm going to buy something and check it out. Did you hear about the new Kid Gallahan FTD? Yes, and I'm not going to get it. I don't do soundtracks. I'm not the soundtrack. I don't do the soundtrack FTDs. I mainly do his main stuff. June Girl 45. Hi, Johnny. Hi. I have the Beatles mono CD box set. It is a nice set. You know what? Let me show you something of the Beatles. Is this? Okay, this is a stereo box set. I bought this. It's fake. I didn't pay a lot of money for it. That's how I should have known it was fake. But I have this. I don't want it anymore. I think I paid like $30 for it. I mean, if you just care for the music, sure. But yeah, I was really pissed off when I got this. So, but I've been keeping up with the releases from the Beatles, like when they do the anniversary, like when they did Sergeant Pepper and the White Album and Abbey Road last year. I've been keeping up with those. So this year they're probably gonna do Let It Be, definitely. So I'm gonna probably get that one. Hey Johnny, I will email you regards. Okay, cool man. We'll talk. We'll talk about that. I just want to do, but Mike, if we do it, I just want to do an even trade. I don't want to do cash. And I'll pay for the shipping. You pay for the shipping if we come to an agreement. Just saying. But we'll talk. We'll definitely talk. I am an Elvis lover and collector. I have around 700 of Elvis albums. Wow, that's crazy. You must collect from not just the U.S. You must do everything then. I have the set too. Mine is fake to the stereo set. Okay. Do you got a fake one too? I mean, I'm over it now. I put that a while ago, but I was a little bit disappointed. George Michael, "Kissing a Fool" was a great song. It was a good song. It was like the last single off the Faith album. The only thing I hate is that about George Michael is people just look at Faith. That's it. He has so many great music, especially in the U.S. because Faith was just so huge in the U.S. That's all they look at. Because he had a huge career outside the U.S. He's continued to have a career, but the U.S. shut him down after a little bit into Listen Without Prejudice. But yeah. Has George Michael Estate releases much other than a remaster of Listen Without Prejudice? Crazy Music Geek, that was the last big release they did. I say I'm thinking in 2021. Yeah, next year. Yeah. Hopefully they'll do something with older. That'd be great. Like the same kind of concept. I have that Listen Without Prejudice box set right here, actually. Good box set too. Not really anything unreleased on it, but except for the unplugged show, the audio. But a good box set, worth getting. Definitely. I enjoy it. If you're a fan like me of George Michael, damn, you could be an Elvis entertainer or comedian. I wish. Miles the Great. Hi. Oh my gosh, I wonder if that's my nephew. My nephew Miles. Now I'm about to look who Miles the Great is. Because if that's my nephew Miles, I'm about to call him up, be like, hey. Oh no, it's not. Okay. US and international releases and have been collected since I was about 14. Yeah, I started collecting when I was 14, and I am 31 now. I just do US for the most part because, I mean, you're never done collecting, but I would like to think I'll get caught up soon. Because I got a lot of stuff. There's not much stuff I'm missing that's official from RCA. You got to give us one more song line of how you would like to be. That would give us a smile. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna do it because I'm literally about to get off like right now. I'm about to get off this live chat. I appreciate everybody. Why don't you laugh a little, smile a little? That's all I'm doing. I think that's how the song goes. I think I'm singing it right. Wow, you're 58. Okay, that explains why you have a lot of albums. No, I didn't mean it that way. Don't take it that way. I am 53. Been buying Elvis, Johnny Cash, and Shania, and others I like. Oh, you're 53, Curtis. Okay. I love when you and Ed do these live chats. I feel like it brings all of us Elvis and music fans together. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really, really do. I love Ed. Ed's an awesome guy. Good channel. Cool guy. He's, like I said many times, he's the one that got me into YouTube. Another guy who inspires me is Prince's friend. Have you ordered anything Elvis lately? No, I haven't. All right, people. It's 10:30. I hate to like cut everybody off, but I really got to go to bed now. I'm sorry. I got to be up at 4 in the morning for work. I'm gonna pay for it probably in the morning. I usually don't. I can make it without a lot of sleep. But I want to thank everybody for stopping by. This was really fun. I was on here for almost two. I'm on here for 2 hours and 45 minutes. That's crazy. That's the longest one I ever did. All right, Curtis. Thank you. Thanks, Crazy Music Geek. Appreciate you. So thank you guys for watching and joining me on my chat. Good conversations, good questions. I really appreciate you guys. So thank you all very much, and good night. And I hope you guys have uh, a good rest of your weekend. Have a good Sunday tomorrow. Maybe listen to some Elvis gospel or something. Be good. All right. I'll email you in a day or two. Okay, cool. All right, you too. Have a good night, EP Fanatic. All right, good night, everybody. So I'm going to end it right here. See you later, and goodbye.